slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's house?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby. We on the bad state from us from last year. They came to our house. Let's show them. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready.
Fuck you, Cynthia. Fuck you! Fucking cunt. I hate that bitch.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious, this is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
Already.
The thoughts, views, and
We already heard that. What up, beautiful people of YouTube community? It's a beautiful night. It's June 9th, 2025. I'm going to start saying the date because I feel like in the future that will come in handy. So if it's June 10th, wherever you're at, well, happy 10th. There's a whole bunch going on tonight on YouTube. And as usual, y'all know I got to tap in with my telenovelas take of it. There's been a lot going on tonight. A lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Do I even like this layout? I feel like something's wrong. New scene, speaker view. Shown on stage. Anywho, as usual, y'all know somebody talks shit about me. I got some shit to say back. Y'all know I got a mouthpiece and I always got something to say. Where the fuck am I? How come I'm not liking the... Oh, all right. Anyways, doesn't matter. I want you guys to know there's been a whole lot going on tonight. We got, first of all, in one corner, we got a guy going live comparing me to other women, comparing beautiful Snow to other women. Ooh, who's prettier looking? Because apparently this piece of shit is the judge of beauty on YouTube. We got his live. And then after that, we have Venus. Venus has a panel full of women who've had conflict, who were able to have a discussion tonight. Regardless of how I feel about any content creator, I recognize when a real conversation's going on. In fact, I promoted her and I said, please tap into Venus and hear good conversation. I waited for that. That's why the time changed happened a lot tonight. And now it's my turn to speak. And over there at Venus, I want you to know there was love, there was growth, there was communication. I want you to know, though, tonight I choose violence and I went live. You're not going to see that type of love over here tonight. You're not going to see it. So if you're coming here thinking this is great, it's gone over to What's Up Cynthia's too. It's not. It stays over there because tonight I'm choosing violence. I give no fucks about anybody's opinion of me tonight. I give no fucks if people are offended by what I say tonight. Because tonight I'm speaking from my heart, from my point of view, from how I see things. And the way I see them may not be the way you see them. And that's okay. You are not me and I am not you. So before we get that started, though, I'm going to ask a couple of things. I'm going to ask y'all to say hi to each other in the chat. You see, that's what we do at church. We're like, hey, girl, good to see you. It's how you get to know people. Say hi to people in chat. If you don't know the people in chat, speak. Please make sure to hit the like button. We're going to call that the tide. That's how you can help me. Just hit the like button. That's going to help me, and I appreciate that. All right, we got Bex in the house. Bex was on that panel. Beautiful, beautiful Bex. Aren't you being a bit generous towards Tarek with that thumbnail? Well, listen, if you consider that genuine, then honey, that was greatness. Because what I got playing for him tonight is not right at all. Woo, Slick Rick, them white folks over there are cray-cray. You hear that? You hear that, Tarek? See what people think about you? Anywho, Bex. I'm starring this comment. It's like you're in my head. Get out of my head, Bex. R.I.P. channel crew. Shout out to Snap Food Snappers. This ain't your first rodeo. There's Snaps. You know how to make a comeback. Snaps, that was Tommy Snaps. Those channels taken down are a minor setback for a major comeback. And we all know you got it in you. We've seen y'all do it time and time and time again. So I have no doubt that y'all will do it again. I'm still starting Bex's comment. Thanks for sending folks over to Venus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Content creators support content creators. Oh. Whew. Red 40. You missed a whole lot of today. But don't worry. You know that Miss Note Taker, Miss Time Stamper, Miss I gotta create a receipt so we can all view it together. It's got you, Red 40. So you didn't miss nothing. Ma'am, sir. I don't know. Okay. Oh, well, Bex. Wow, she really just ruined my Steam show. Thanks. Show's over. Show's over. Bex has told us all. Gay Tarek being super gay. Jeez, Bex. Is he live now? No. Come on now. You know he got to go to bed. Great. Wizard. Always happy to see you. Tonight I chose Violence Wizard. So get ready. Get ready. Cynthia, I get it. Just don't let it take you away from who you are at heart, hon. Oh, I'm not, Red 40. In fact, this is making me stronger, these type of adversarial situations. And when people think that I come onto YouTube to look for spiritual guidance, no, this is what I come to YouTube for, is to learn to be a stronger warrior. Because whether you believe me or not, this panel, verse, world, YouTube, internet, digital experience, whatever you want to call it, is a battle. It's a battle. You're like, Cynthia, stop being dramatic. You're so dramatic, Cynthia. Come on. No, if you don't believe me, you listen to the Great Purpose. Y'all hear that? Not my dogs, not my security team. I'm always strapped up with my security team. Did you hear what the great Prince Roger Nelson had to say? There is a battle going on the internet. And the guys, welcome to the internet. And that battle is in your mind. There are going to be people that are going to come up onto this platform and they are going to say things to get into your mind. That's why you got to have a strong mind. That's why you have to be strong. And what do they want? They want your soul. You're like, oh my God, Cynthia, what do you mean they want your soul? They want you to do things. They want you to control you. So we're going to talk about all that tonight. And it starts with a gentleman that I don't like. In fact, I am not tweaking. I'm in the zone. Arpul, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. This is what you call getting in the zone. When you got the spirit in you and you feel the need to talk, you don't tweak. You get up there and speak. And I'm speaking tonight. We all know a gentleman by the name of Tarek, right? In case y'all haven't met him, haven't seen him, here's a little clips of him. Not too much, but just a little.
So I'm just letting you know today, OW. I don't approve at all of Snapper being on your fucking panel. But that's your channel. I can't tell you what to do. Still respect you, still like you, and I still go on your panel. Now when Snaps is there.
And OTW makes money every time Tarek goes up there because Red 40 kicks him off and pays $20 every time Tarek goes up there. And Cynthia does too. Tarek, don't get mad at me, but I don't blame Cynthia because you talk pretty filthy about her and I don't like it. But you do.
No, it's fine. I know.
Yeah, he said, yeah, that's fine. I know. If y'all been around on this internet and you've seen that man, y'all know that man says some fucking horrible things about me. Half of them are lies, though, of course. In fact, the majority of them are lies. These are thoughts that he's made up in his head. He says things about me like I'm a lesbian. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Say it. I'm so fucking secure in who I am. What you say don't mean shit to me. He's made up, I'm on disability. He's told people I'm 500 pounds. I just eat tacos. He always wants to call me fat. He loves to call me fat. Fat Cynthia. And he loves to say this. I don't hate Cynthia, but. But you know, and let me tell you, anybody that talks to me, anybody that associates with me, you sit on a panel with me, he's got a problem with you. Just like he has a problem with people who sit on a panel with Snaps. Tarek, although you do not hate me, I want to make it very, very clear tonight that I hate you. That every ounce of my essence hates you. I want that to be understood, overstood, clarified, bold, underlined, and explanated point. My bad. I hate you. And people are going to say, Cynthia, how can you say that? You're supposed to be a Christian woman. And just because I know you, Tarek, and I know how slow you are, that's going to be what you're going to say to me. And I'm going to tell you how. The fear of the Lord is the hatred of evil. Tarek, I've said it many, many times. You're a demon. I don't say it on stage a lot, but behind the doors, when people say, Cynthia, how come you don't like Tarek? I call you a jinn. And you being from the Lebanese culture, you know exactly what type of demon I'm calling you in that moment. But you see, I tell everybody, I don't have proof, though, so I don't say it on panels. But that's truly what I think of him. He is a jinn. And if you guys don't know what I'm speaking about, please feel free to go look it up as Jinn. I couldn't figure it out, but something was telling me like something's not right. And when I finally heard it, saw it, read it, came across it, I said, this is what I'm dealing with. A genie. We've kind of glorified it in Aladdin and, oh, he brings you 3 wishes. No, baby, that's a demon. They try to normalize demons, don't they? Oh, look, I have my own jinn. Oh, you who love the Lord hate evil. Tarek, you are evil and I hate you. You can say, Cynthia, what do you mean he's evil? He's not hurt you. He's not said any. He's just saying words on the internet. No, you're wrong. He slanders my name. He slanders my name. He makes up lies about me. Oh, by the way, let me tell you this lie. He's loved to say, Cynthia, if you keep making fun of Lindsay, if you do not stop making fun of Lindsay, I am going to come for you. Oh, really? Oh, really? Really? I am going to go so hard in the yard for you. An idiot you look right now, and I'm trying to stop you.
You know what? I'll take off all my clothes and fuck you all.
Please do.
Fuck
Please
all
do.
of you.
Make her big screen and let's put on the show, bitch. Yeah. Dance. Go, bitch. Go. Dance.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. I go. Dance, bitch. Dance. Why the fuck would I make fun of Lindsay? All I gotta do is show you who Lindsay is. She does it all by herself. He says to me, Cynthia, if you say anything about LCJC, I am going to come for you. LCJC, let me make this clear yet once again. Oh, and by the way, guys, just so we're clear, LCJC never watches anything I say about it. Oh, I can't watch what she says about me. I can't watch it. Funny, because you can talk about me on other panels. And let me be perfectly clear. I am in the chat. Well, I'm in the vid live. I'm not in the chat, but I'm watching the chat. Each and every time Tarek or you or anybody goes live on me, because I can stand in who the fuck y'all think I am. I want to know where y'all are getting it wrong. I want to know, is it me? Is it my presentation? What is it? I never have a problem in hearing what anybody thinks I am, because I'm confident in who I am. I'm a woman, and I know who I am. So LCJC, I'm going to say it to you again. You are not my sister. You are not my community. You are not my tribe. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I'm not interested in anything you have to say. I have watched you on panel enough to know you are nobody that I like. You are nobody that I want to get to know. There is everything in my discernment telling me to stay the fuck away from you, LCJC. And if you think for 1 minute your mouthpiece, your phone sex operator mouthpiece, convince my ears or eyes differently than what my soul knows, lady, you have finally fucking met your match. I'm a beast and you're a little girl. See, Tarek got triggered by that. That's why I said it again. See, triggered is what Tarek gets when I come up here and I speak from my heart. He gets mad because he's a demon. That demon in him is pissed. Tarek says, if you keep going for these people, I am going to just expose you. Cynthia, I know things on you. He's dropped some hints. I'm going to drop some hints, Cynthia. Let's say somebody's playing the piano naked. What the hell did you do at your house, sir? Because that is crazy. There is no picture of me, anybody in my family, playing a musical instrument naked. There's no picture of me. Well, I can't speak for any of my family because I don't know what they do, but not that I'm aware of any of them naked pictures out there. But if you think you have it, I give you permission. I'm encouraging you to release it. Release it, Tarek. Quit talking about it, Tarek, and release it. Tarek also says, hey, I don't want to say nothing about Cynthia, but there's LGBTQ community in her family. Now, I talk to my family on a pretty regular basis, and we have conversation. Hey, girl, how's life going? How's the kids? How's the job? How's the weather? Sisters. We've never had conversations about, what you doing in the bedroom tonight? But if you think that anybody in my family is gay and you want to come up here and expose them, please do it. I give you permission. Release it. Just like I want you to release that demon in you. So maybe if you getting up here and exposing these things about you releases that demon, then do it. Don't just talk about it. Do it. What did Slick Rick say up here earlier? Slick Rick said, them white folks is cray-cray. Or cray-cray. See, when we talk about a bunch of shit, but we don't release it, we consider that shit crazy. Okay? Now, if you happen to really expose anybody in my family is gay or not gay or whatever, it will not change the fact that I love them exactly the same. It will not change the love I have for them, the respect that I have for them, not one bit, sir. So please release it. Because maybe you're telling me something I don't know. I'll be like, ooh, girl, I learned about you on the internet today. Please give me a one-up on my sisters. I would love it. Please. I give you permission. Do it. Bring your best. Bring it all or shut the fuck up. Because you're a little boy and all you do is throw temper tantrums when you don't get your way. Oh, Cynthia, stop being so dramatic. You see, Tarek went live today and apologized to Yolanda, my co-host. And he said, I apologize to you, Yolanda, but not to Cynthia. He said, you know, even though I know sometimes I go too hard on her, but it's her fault. It's her fault. As a matter of fact, because Red 40, I said to myself, you know what? I don't see Red 40 down here. I better get some of this shit in order, because later when I tell Red 40 what the fuck is going on, I can tell him. See, Venus asked, the way Bex had asked to take her wrenches away, Venus is asking Tarek, take your wrenches away from me. Like, I don't want this wrench anymore, right? And he says, why, Venus? Why? She's like, I just don't want to be in this drama anymore. This drama between you, Snap, Cynthia, it's a never-ending loop. And yes, believe you me, it is a never-ending loop. Tonight, I'm telling you what I say. Tarek says to himself, oh, shit, this is a small-ass little thing. Holy. But no worries, y'all know I got it. Tarek says, Venus, if you are mad at me, could you at least tell me why? I do care. If it's back, I think he's supposed to be because. If it's because I could hold my tongue, and it should be because I couldn't hold my tongue. When I went off on Cynthia and Yolanda, it's all back because of Cynthia. It's all because of Cynthia. Plus, Cynthia and Yolanda have been talking about me on their channel. I know it doesn't not excuse my mouth. Cynthia wants division. That's why she sent Bex and a Yolanda that day. I'm asking because I care. Tarek, people don't want to be a moderator at your page because you're a piece of shit. Just because you hate me and feel the way you talk about me and you think that you can go up to your panel and you can say the most vulgar things about me, about my co-host, about the people in my chat, about the people that come into my panel, and you think that they're going to hear you say that and look at you like you're just some stand-up guy. No, Tarek, that demon in you is coming out. That Jen, the one that I hate. You see, I'm going to keep pushing your fucking buttons because it's in there and I know it and I see it. You keep fucking with me, I'm going to keep fucking with you. And the more you think you're fucking with me, you're really fucking yourself. And I'm going to show you tonight, Jen. So little genie, you go the fuck away. You are not welcome here. I do not want your wishes. You have nothing for me. Get beneath me. I'm not your problem. You have already talked about it yourself. You have anger issues. You've talked about the road rage. You probably got out of your car and beat somebody up because they cut you off, or they stopped quick, or they brake checked you. That's the type of demon that dwells in you. You have anger issues. You talk about all the fights. We all make fun of your teeth. You say, well, it's because of all of the fights, and I'm not going to fix them maybe in 5 years when I have all this anger out of me. No, Tarek, when you have that demon out of you. So Yolanda, he apologizes to Yolanda today, my co-host, a shameless plug moment, Chicas Locas, where we will be live tomorrow night at 8:30 discussing how to play the game of YouTube. This is just setting the stage for our show tomorrow. So, of course, Tarek and LCJC go up there. Oh, I can't believe Cynthia doesn't like me. I've never spoken to her, this dumb bitch. Because that really triggers him, so I'm saying it. Dumb bitch. Maybe she wasn't loved. I mean, I didn't grow up in the ghetto. Some of my family came from the ghetto, but we know how to dress. We know how to speak, and maybe she just doesn't. Ma'am, maybe she didn't have come from love, and she doesn't know how to receive love. Man, that's not love. That's bullshit. That's a mouthpiece trying to work your magic on me, and it's not going to work, ma'am. I see you. I see you. Anyways, at first I was going to review it. We're going to go through it, but damn, if you guys ever wanted to kidnap me and torture me because I held the secret to whatever, and you couldn't figure out a way to do it, you stick me in a room with that crazy bitch, Lena, and make me listen to her. And I don't even mean her, really. I just mean turn her on the damn TV. Holy lady. She said, my kids don't talk to me. I see why, ma'am. Holy. So you're like the Energizer Bunny. You just keep going. I see why you were a good phone sex operator. If they're paying for a minute to be on the phone for you, bitch, I know you kept them on there 3 hours. I know you kept that on. I know you kept them on there 3 hours. I'm sure your company loved you because you made them hella money. Ma'am, I'm not interested in having a conversation with you, whether it be about life, the weather, motherhood, whatever. I'm not interested. And I don't know why you don't understand that. I don't know why you can't process that, but you need to work that out. That's not me. That's not me. It's not my problem, and I don't receive it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You are not my problem. And whatever you make accusations you make about somebody on YouTube until you show receipts, which you have not, and you're screaming, well, y'all don't know the laws. Do your research. I know this. If I picked up this phone and I said, here is proof that da-da-da-da-da is doing da-da-da-da-da to my kid. And if that person was not in jail within a reasonable amount of time, I would probably go handle that myself. I'm just being honest. Ma'am, that's crazy to me that you're making these horrible accusations about somebody that, yes, this snafu snaps is annoying as fuck. That man is horrible. He's if I thought Lena, but I'd rather sit in a room with snaps before I sit in a room with Lena. Everybody knows the story, and if you don't, let me just give you a quick version. This gentleman was cooking up some street pharmaceutical stuff, ended up having a kaboom in a hotel, and unfortunately lost parts of his head. You can be like, oh, yeah, right, Cynthia. No, I've seen it. I've seen it for myself. And that affects his brain. On top of it, everybody says he has stage 4 syphilis, which may or may not be true. I'm not a doctor, nor do I care. But I'm going to treat it like it's true because you know, people have said it. And it's obvious he has health issues. You see, ma'am, although he is crazy, I also recognize when I'm looking at a sick man and I'm talking to somebody who's just got issues. And you think they're just sitting up there glorifying him, giving him, you speak about him like he is a man of sane, that he's a reasonable man that processes things the way you do, I do, whomever. You're not treating him like the man with the mind of someone with the syphilis who has brain injury. You are treating him like judgment because you are hurt. Let me say it again. You are hurt. You're hurt that you no longer have that connection with him. Now, Tarek's like, oh, well, she talked about it like it's sex. No, ma'am. You had a connection with him, and I kept saying it's a bond. You loved him. You loved him, and there's nothing wrong with loving anybody on the internet. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. And when those bonds are broken, you got to grieve through that. So they go up there, they're talking, they end the live, and then Venus goes live. So Venus is another player in the game. She said some horrible things about me. I've said horrible things about her. I don't like Venus. Venus doesn't like me. I don't trust Venus. I don't want to be near Venus. I don't want to sit on Venus's panel. It's nothing against Venus. You're just not my cup of tea, Venus. It's nothing against you. It's nothing against you at all, Venus. I promise you. It's not because I look this or that or that or this. It's just that, again, something in my spirit is just telling me stay away. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm not telling you guys to stay away from her. I'm just saying my spirit's telling me to stay away. And when my spirit says that, I do that. I don't question it. I don't wonder why. I don't argue with it. Well, I think you're wrong, spirit. I know better than you. No, it's my spirit. I know. Hey, my spirit's telling me. Understood. Mission accepted. Get away. But Yolanda, Let me tell you something. If you guys haven't tuned into Chicas Locas, Yolanda, my co-host, who I just love to pieces, and who Tarek somehow has turned that sisterly love, that love of just spirit to spirit love. He's tried to turn it into something so nasty. They're lesbians. I've never met Yolanda. We live in different parts of the United States of America, but somehow he's concluded we're lesbians, and given us suggestions of what we could go do in our bedroom. You're a broken man, Tarek, that I hate. There's a demon in you. So, but Yolanda, she's not like that. Like, she's a loving person, right? She's loving. She's like, oh, she wants everybody to heal. And that's why I love Yolanda. We're a great balance for each other. That's why we have our show together. And so she goes over to Venus's. Her and Venus, I think they've been warring for like 2 or 3 years. This goes back way back before me, right? And she's like, I'm going to go talk to Venus, And I'm like, great. She goes and she talks to Venus, and they have a great conversation up there. Venus and Yolanda, they're talking about misunderstandings, different perceptions. Yolanda's up there speaking from her heart, just like I'm speaking from my heart tonight. My heart's just a little bit jaded tonight for a certain individual, so I brought it. She's up there talking, right? And all of a sudden, guess who pops up in the chat? That's right. Y'all know the one I hate so much. Tarek, right? I got these up here. I'm going to look at them. I'm going to read them out loud, because while she's up there talking, there's Tarek in the chat. And keep in mind, this is when he says that he's apologized. He's just apologized on his live. He's ended his live. He's gone over to Venus's. Yolanda's up there talking, speaking from her heart. He's even said, Yolanda, I will not speak bad about you no more. It's Cynthia. It's only Cynthia. I only do it because of Cynthia, but I won't bring you in it no more. I'm just going to hit Cynthia. Okay. Right? Yolanda's up there talking. Here goes. See this T Reigns? Yolanda, why do you hang out with Cynthia? She's talked about my mom, my daughters, and my ex-wife. There you guys go again. If somebody does something on a panel that these guys don't agree with, these narcissistic demons that I hate, Lena, LCJC, Tarek, I'm talking to you two right now, that I hate, why is it Yolanda's responsibility to handle what you got going on with me? Why are you putting that off on her? Why are you doing that the second after you just apologized to her? If you have a problem with what the fuck I said about your family, and believe you me, guys, if you're wondering what I said, I got a video on it. It tells you can hear verbatim what I said. But whatever, right? So here's another one. Yolanda, Cynthia ever apologized for anything she said? Of course not. Yolanda, why don't you address Cynthia about what she says? Guys, please understand that this little demon can't spell. So if I get it misinterpreted, I'm trying my best, okay? Why is Yolanda responsible for anything I do or say? If you have a problem with me, little boy, you're supposed to go and talk to the person that you have a problem with. Not go talk to my neighbor, not go talk to my doctors, not go talk to my dentist, but you're supposed to address them head on. That's how I play this game on YouTube. If there's a problem, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I don't like to let problems linger. I don't have space for problems in my life. Hold, please. I need to speak to my security team real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, no worries, going on. All right, next one. Yolanda, go ahead and defend Cynthia. Go ahead, please hold Cynthia accountable. Stop deflecting. You piece of shit scum. She is up there in this moment speaking to her to speaking to the woman that she's had conflict with, trying to be an adult, trying to be a woman of God, a woman of resolution, and you are down here somehow making it about me. And even what you think, 13, yes, we've all have caused drama by the panel verse. I don't know why you think you're so special, Tarek. I don't know why you think because you have problems we're supposed to care, but this is the panel verse. Everybody has their own problems. Don't bring yours to me. Don't bring yours to anybody else. T-Rex, Yolanda, I told you you have speak well. Why you put time into your music, and I have gave you credit for that. I said I like it when you. I said I don't like it when you why lie and put me in your video and bash me with Cynthia. Yolanda doesn't bash you. Cynthia does. All right, damn, bro. I hope no English teachers are watching this. I'm sorry. Here we go. The next one. I never called anyone pedo, so Cynthia sent you here to muddy the waters. Let me be clear. Cynthia sent nobody nowhere. How dumb are you to think that, hey, boop, 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 boop. Hey, listen, Yolanda, yeah, it is Cynthia speaking. I'm going to need you to go over there to Venus's, okay? All right, thanks. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, Bex, what's good, girl? Hey, listen, I'm already sent with Yolanda. Can you go ahead over to Venus's and we're going to go ahead with play runner 543621. Yeah, that's right. Let Yolanda know. What is wrong with you, bro? Nobody sends nobody nowhere. People are moved to go places. People are moved. It was in Yolanda's heart to go over there and talk to Venus, but instead, your little narcissistic demon had to somehow make it about the hatred that you have for me, that you don't even admit that you have for me. You always say, I don't hate Cynthia, but I am telling you, I hate you. I hate you, Tarek. I do hate you. Because the fear of the Lord is the hatred of evil, and that is an evil act you are doing. You are bringing the hatred that you have for me onto a panel that's not even your panel. You are in the chat trying to disrupt somebody who's trying to have a conversation that provides healing. That's crazy. No worries. No worries. Here we go. Yolanda, I never said that. Now you are lying. I will expose your lies tomorrow, word per word. Tell Cynthia her plan will never work. I almost called you Lindsay. My bad, Yolanda. Yolanda, it's sad. Why are lying? See, that's not sad. You know what's sad? It's sad that you can't see what's real. Do you know why? Because you're a demon. You're a jinn demon, to be exact. I can't prove it, though. It's just my speculation. Okay, this what you think says, you were there with the bitches talking BS. Isn't that okay? Tarek was wrong, but you need not to be vulgar. Holy, okay, guys, and I'm not even the greatest speaker. And here comes Tarek. Yolanda, I agree. I don't talk to women that way. But Cynthia, plan was to do this, Yolanda. Do you hold Cynthia accountable? Yolanda, do you ever hold Cynthia accountable for what she said to me and Venus and others? You pussy little boy. It is not Yolanda's. It's not Red 40s. I'm just going to go through the chat. It's not Snow's. It's not Austin Murphy's. It's not Arctic Timberwolf. It's not Leah's. It's not Jackie Fox. And Jackie Fox don't even really like me, but shout out to you for being here. It's not, well, damn, that's all there is. Okay, let's just pick up some more. It's not Brad Pitt's. It's not Jason Momoa's. It's not Hank's. What does Hank say? Oh, my God. Why don't you rub? Hell no. It's Hank's. It's Hank's. It's nobody's responsibility to hold me accountable for what I say except me. And if you have a problem with what I say, you need to address me. Me, Tarek. You don't need to address everybody else. Don't be scared of me, son. Don't be scared of me. All right, we go on. LCJC says, this lady, Yolanda should take it to Tarek, not throw me in whatever I said anything about any of these women. See, even your own little crew saying, hey, don't address other people, address the one. Here's Tarek again. Yolanda, why don't you hold Cynthia accountable when she said my mom should have swallowed? Is that bad? Is that bad? Was that mean? Was that too? Because see, sometimes I'd be like in the zone and I'd be saying shit, and then I'd be like, damn, I might have went too far. Oh well, too late now. And so then we're continuing on. Venus, I agree. You don't have to hold her responsible when she's talking about moral stand. Why is a woman immoral? Why don't you hold Cynthia accountable? You pussy little bitch. Get out your fucking feelings, Tarek. Get out your fucking feelings. Here's what you think of 13. But again, you are pushing your perspectives over here now. And how come? Oh, wait, I don't know what that is. No, it's not. T-Rex, I will expose her lies tonight or tomorrow. Let her talk. She is upset about what I said yesterday, which I was wrong to bring her into this because of Cynthia. Yolanda, go ahead and keep talking. Man, this dude does not like me. He hates me, but he's just scared to admit it. He can't even be truthful about that. That's crazy to me, man. Venus, you know how many lies she just said? If you want to talk to her now and make peace, I will. Kimberly down here says, Tarek, just chill, apologize, and move forward. You see, Tarek, people are now saying, yo, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, we're sick of your drama. We're sick of your pussy boy little behavior. We're sick. We're sick. We're sick. We're sick. We're sick of it. All right. But no, what is Tarek doing? I'm going to tell you because I'm a visual person. I want to tell you. That's right. Everybody on YouTube's trying to get a fuck away from you, right? First you're smashing YouTube around and now they're trying to get away from you. Venus wants her wrench back. Bex wants you to take your wrench back. People don't want to be there listening to you. I don't give a fuck how much you hate me. People hate to see hate unless it's funny. And y'all saw, of course, y'all saw the panel versus President Tommy. In case you guys don't know, people in the chat been asking about Tommy. I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying this isn't true.
Yo! They say I'm smoking. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Yeah. Bitches call me a crackhead, but I don't give a damn. Chasing crack is who I am. Some ask my girlfriend, do he smoke for real? My girl don't understand it. My baby don't know the deal about a brother. Trying hard to get high. I see nothing wrong.
I see nothing wrong. I feel you, bro. I hope you're doing well, Tommy. Panel versus President. We need you now more than ever. Come back. Continuing on, Kimberly says, just chill, Tarek. Move on. They even invite Tarek up to the panel. They invite him up. And he says, Venus, I will go up and apologize. I will have to address all the lies she just said. Yolanda, why don't you hold Cynthia, ever accountable? Man, you have got hate in your heart, Tarek. You have hate in your heart for me. Everybody can see it. The chat is seeing it. Your own team is seeing it. And when I say your own team, I mean the people who actually go around you. And no, okay, that's what I mean. People can see it. I can see it. I can feel it. But you, for some reason, you deny it. But I hope tonight you can see it. That is why I'm here. And I'm going to be the first to kick the shit off. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you with every essence of my being. Because the fear of the Lord is the hatred of evil, and your behavior towards Yolanda was evil. It was. Going on to the next. What you think 13 says, address Yolanda, not Cynthia. This is between you and Cynthia. This is the whole problem with the panelverse. We all have beefs amongst each other. I don't know. Get put in the middle. We have beefs around. I don't know. We have beefs and get put in the middle of the fighting constantly. Tarek answers, Margot, I'm not sure what Margot said. Says, I understand, but if I go up there, it's going to be at least a 2-hour stream because I will have to address any lies she said. And I mean, there is so many. Tarek, you have hate in your heart. Because it's just not in me. You have hate in your heart, Tarek. And instead of addressing it to me or trying to get away from it, you are trying to spread it around to everybody. And in the midst of you spreading that hate around, you are creating hate for yourselves because people are like, come on, Tarek, get the fuck over this by now. I'm not telling you. Yolanda's not telling you. This chat is telling you. And you will still figure out a way to make it about me. You know why? Because you're a narcissistic demon. What does he say here, Margot? Tarek, just say you're sorry and be cool. Do it, Tarek, but show respect. Even your own right-hand woman over here, Tarek, sometimes it's better just say you're sorry and start over with people. Remember things differently. Yolanda has a different narrative about what really happened on Tarek's channel, so maybe just drop it. Margot says, Tarek, I don't think this is the time. I would just go up there and humble yourself. You see, real men know how to humble themselves. And real women know how to humble themselves. That is exactly what Yolanda did when she went up to that panel. She humbled herself. And in the midst of that, which is godly, you somehow tried to make this about you and what was said to you and how your feelings have been hurt. That is not godly. That is evil. And I hate evil. Even LCJC finally said, Miss Margot, I agree. Oh, and here we go. Oh my God, we will go to the hoarder, then thou crap. Oh, then stay away from Cynthia. See, this is why I don't like you. You right there following that narrative, LCJC. Get the hell. Yolanda, I have a problem. I have a problem with you. I have talked to you for 2 hours on your own panel and you still lied and manipulated. But that's not was said exactly. But it's okay, Yolanda. You go ahead and speak your mind. I will show you in all the receipts of Yolanda's lie. Do you think that apology you really said was sincere, Tarek? Do you think that anybody that saw you apologize and now sees all this hatred believes you? No, Tarek, but you're going to do it. You're going to come make up some lies. You're going to come make up some bad, horrible receipt. And you are going to try to spread hate tomorrow because your feelings are hurt. Your ego is hurt and you have hate in your heart. And rather than you admitting that, you're going to somehow do like gens do and bring up a bunch of smoke and try to make it into something else. Venus, if you don't see what's happening here, when Cynthia had a stream at now 30, but now Yolanda and Bex are here to do their thing. You're exactly right, dumbass. I had a stream set at 9:30, and rather than try to divide everybody because people, I'm not sure why, but I am thankful, are invested in this, that they're not going to be divided. I stepped back and allowed that moment to happen. Even if it's somebody I don't want to be around, I recognize when a moment is happening and I know how to stay out of it and not make it about me, not make it about, oh my God, how many are in there chatting now? Oh, look, more in my chat. Instead, I humbled myself and I allowed that to happen. But you're seeing it, you saw it, and what did you do? You somehow made it about something bad. Do you know why? Because you're an evil motherfucker. Here we go. I feel you what you think. He says, they say, I don't care. I just want to smoke a bowl and laugh at this fucking dramatic shit. Me too, bro. It's just verbal vomiting. Margot says, Tarek, please put the sword down. Tarek, you are a man. You are a man, Tarek. And according to your little sidekick up there, Lena, Tonto. Y'all know Tonto means stupid, and that's how come a lot of Mexicans. I was like, fuck the Lone Ranger. Calling that little Indian so hot, stupid. But you're Tonto up there. Put the sword down. Oh, yeah. You're supposed to be a leader of men who is leading woman, the one that your little Tonto up there lifts up so high. And you can't put the sword down because you are a petty little bitch. You're a bitch. I know it's not easy to hear it, and I know that you're probably like, fuck her, and I'm a man. But no, you're not a man. People are asking you to put the sword down, and y'all think that he does that? Come on, man. We all know. I see through the lies and tactics. I want to make peace. I said that many times today on my stream. Not before discuss all Yolanda's lies. That's why I have a problem with you, Yolanda. Kimberly, I guess he says some more shit about me. Kimberly says, if Cynthia wants to be mean, then let her be mean, Tarek. We don't have to do that too. Tarek, how many people in this chat are going to tell you, chill the fuck out, calm down? That doesn't have to be you. You are choosing this fight, son. Talking to you because you're real young right now and you need a mommy. I'll be your mommy, Tarek, and I'm going to spank the fuck out of you and ground your ass until you get your mind right. Tarek, people are telling you to put this down. If you really want peace and you're really about what you say you are, you would do that. But what do? You keep going on. You keep T-Ring says, good night, Venus. I'm out. Kimberly says, Tarek, we've all lied. We're just trying to stick together, not fall apart. People talk about the world, the madness, the insanity, everything going on in the world. And she's right. People aren't trying to fall out. People got enough problems on their life. Nobody comes to YouTube to have more problems. What the hell? We come to have fun. We come to laugh. We come to chit chat. We come to play funny clips. Oh, but Tarek has to. He left, and I don't think he said it a second time, right? The realest thing on here, Beck said, the only real apology is changed behavior, especially out on YouTube where it's hard to see what is a LARP and what is real. Ladies and gentlemen, we always knew that Bex was smart, but that's the realest shit Bex has ever said. The only real apology is changed behavior, especially on here on YouTube where it's hard to see what is a LARP and what is real. Let's tell you something. That apology that you gave Yolanda, that you made on your stage, let's be clear. Yolanda wasn't in the chat. She wasn't in the panel. I don't even think she was watching the show. That wasn't a real apology, Tarek. Everybody can see it. Just because you say the words doesn't mean we don't see it's not real. The real ones see it. The real ones see it. That's why I call you a genie. You're like a little smoke. The real ones see it. That's right. And it's spelled correctly, Red 40. Hey, Miss Margot, we were just talking about you. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are down there in the chat, I want you to push that heart button. If you are on your phone, if you are on your computer, I want you to go to the right of your chat box and I want you to push that heart button 1,000 times. Today is Miss Margot's anniversary. I do believe 11 years sober. That is not an easy defeat. And I want you guys to acknowledge that because we need to start lifting up each other. And that's a major accomplishment. Congratulations, Margot. Congratulations. All righty. I think that's ended that. I think I just, and then I used CapCut. I definitely wanted to end that. Oh, shit. Because I wanted to say that here. People are going to judge me for this live. People are going to make this about, she said the word hate. She hates Tarek. What kind of Christian woman says that, does that? I'm speaking to you from my heart, Tarek. I see the mean and evil things that you do. I see your tricks. I see your games. I see your narcissism. I see your manipulation. And I don't like it, Tarek. In fact, I hate it, Tarek. I hate it. We all know I'm about to show it again. I hate it, Tarek. Oh, Margot. Oh my gosh, girl. Thank you. I see you guys. Oh, Joe. I always get so stressed out when you're here because I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be ghetto because I don't want to influence Joe's virgin ears with my hoodness. You have Tarek tell it I'm the most hoodest bitch on the panelverse. So I came here tonight because I don't want to keep going back and forth. And we all know tomorrow Tarek's going to make another live about me. He's going to somehow make a live about Yolanda, even though this live was just an apology. I want you to know that it's getting old now. You're not even fun to make fun of anymore. Everybody's starting to see this, to see you. And what you need to do is step the fuck back and chill out. It does not matter that I don't like you. I have no respect for you. In fact, I hate you. And that's okay. Do you know how many people hate me? Do you know how many people hate me? Do you know how many people do not like me in real life, metaversal life? A lot. And it's okay because we're all not meant to get along. But this hate that you are putting out there, but you're somehow lying and convincing yourself that you're doing it to protect Lindsay, or you're doing it to protect LCJC, or you're doing it to protect Venus. No, you're gaslighting yourself. You just have hate in your heart. And once you figure out what that is, where it comes from, or just learn to stay the fuck away, it's going to keep growing and growing and growing, and it's going to consume you. Your body is going to get sick. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to be so angry because if you believe it or not, like this internet can suck your soul. And we are all starting to see you be sucked by the internet. Every day you go live, every day. Every day you go live, oh, I just want to get up here and have fun. But that fucking cunt, taco eating fat bitch whore, Cynthia. Bro, you're going to do that every day. You're going to do that every day. You have the audacity to watch my streams and be like, do you know who she had up there? A porn star. You even made up a lie like I really knew who he was. I was already subscribed, but then I unsubscribed just to resubscribe. What the fuck? You dumbass. Nobody's putting that much thought into subscribing. What do I care what people think if I'm subscribed to nobody or anybody? What do I care? Stupid. You just have hate in your heart and you can't even see the truth because you're a demon. And you think that you're battling me. You think that you're battling Yolanda. You think that you're battling Bex. You think that you're battling Flo. But no, bro, you're battling yourself. You've said it yourself. You have anger issues. You've gone to jail for road rage. You've gotten in fights. Your teeth are knocked out. You come up here and you spaz the fuck out. You are battling yourself, sir. Not me. But whatever it is, you got to get a hold of it. Because if not, it's going to take you away. It's going to pull you under. What did Prince used to always sing? Because I do love me some Prince, but let me tell you something. Even though I played that clip, this video could never be monetized. Not that I could be monetized, but when monetization happens, I'm still going to play that video because fuck that money. I'm going to let Prince's words live on. There is a battle for your mind, and your mind right now is playing tricks on you. I am not your enemy. I am not your enemy. You stop talking about me. You stop bothering me. I'm never going to bring you up. You're not that interesting of a man. Other than you just give me a platform to do this. And you're making me stronger. You're making me stronger. I want you to really sink that in. Every time you go against me, it just gives me a little bit more gas to go harder. And I become more confident. Confident in my storytelling. Confident in my abilities to paint pictures with my words and receipts, of course. So, I've made it clear tonight, Tarek. I hate you. I hate everything about you. And yes, I'm still a woman of God. And if women of God are called to hate evil, you are an evil man. And it's showing. And if nobody else tells you, I will tell you it is showing. You have said that if I go hard on Lena or Lindsay or Venus or GG or Skies Above or 10 TV or whomever else, that you will expose all of my deep, dark secrets. I give you permission. Don't just say it. Talk about it. Don't just talk about it. Show it. Show my family members that you claim are lesbians, part of the LGBT, LMNPQ community. Show them. If you don't show them, you're a pussy little boy. You said you could do it. Now do it. And if you don't do it, shut the fuck up about it. You've also said you're going to expose nude pictures of instruments being played. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I really want to see it. Okay, like if you're going to just show one, show that one. I really want to see it. I do. I really, really do. Do it. Stop threatening me. Do it. You've already got angry, got in your feelings, and you exposed my phone number. If anybody wants to turn in anybody for a snitch, call Cynthia. Got your little feelings hurt, didn't you? Let's get one thing understood right now, Tarek. You are my bitch in this moment. I run you. I got you so out of your emotions that you're out there crashing out, exposing phone numbers. You're reaching for any and everything you can do to hurt me. Let me tell you something. You can't hurt me. You get beneath me. So, I've given you permission. Release any and everything you have on me. Dox me. I don't give a fuck. Dox me. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've been to jail. Oh, yeah, that's another thing Tarek likes to say. Cynthia's all brave, but she's never going to be brave if she goes to jail. Let me tell you something. I've been to jail more than once. Okay? As a matter of fact, one time I got pulled out of the cell and said, ma'am, you are not here to have a good time. We're sticking you in solitary confinement. Okay, cool. Not a problem. I'll take a long-ass nap. I remember one time I went to jail. I even planned to go to jail. I had these warrants. I'm not paying shit. I'm not paying shit because I got more time than money. And if you guys ever watch Colors, you know, you know. So I went up there. I even took a book because I called the jail and said, hey, can I bring a book? They said, well, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I said, great. Showed up there with my book, parked my car because I knew I wasn't going to be there forever, and walked on in there and said, hey, I've got warrants. Come and arrest me. They said, ma'am, you cannot just walk in here and be arrested. I said, what? All right, let me explain to you how this is about to go, ma'am. I'm going to go sit over here on this chair. I got this book. I'm going to read this whole book. And I'm going to sit here until somebody comes and arrests me. Because I'm not going anywhere. See, I scheduled this arrest weekend. And let's make it happen. And I went and I sat down. And about 45 minutes later, they came and got me. I said, woo! I thought I was going to get in there. And I was like, man, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get changed up. I'm going to get into that little cell. Going to hit the whatever, that little rec room for a little while, and then I'm gonna get in that cell. Now it did suck because the jails were cold, but I was gonna work through it, and I was gonna get to take naps, and I was really looking forward to getting some rest that week. And they made me a trustee, and I'll be damned if they didn't wake me up at 4 o'clock. I had to do everybody's laundry. I mean, I got to watch TV and walk around the jails, but who gives a fuck about that? I was trying to sleep. So, sir, if you think that I'm a woman that is afraid of jail, you do not know me. I'm going to tell you like I tell anybody else. If I can pray there, I can stay there. And I can pray in jail, so I have no problem stepping into jail. Now, I'm not out here breaking the law and shooting people up and everything to go to jail, but I'm just saying, if it happens, it happens. And I know it's the will of my Lord, and I will walk proudly and boldly into that. And it's not that I'm not scared of things. It's just that I have the power of the Lord with me. I'm not a weak bitch like you think I am. So, I hope today we have gotten better understanding, Tarek, of where I stand with you. I hate you. Everybody's wanting to know. Cynthia's been learning from Tommy, Angry Christian Academy.
Yo! They say I'm smoking. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Bitches call me a crackhead, but I don't give a damn. Chasing crack is who I am. Some ask my girlfriend, do he smoke for real? My girl don't understand it. My baby don't know the deal, but a brother trying hard to get high. I see.
Alrighty, guys. I don't know. No, it's not funny. Kimberly? None of this has been funny. Oh, yeah. Kimberly, are you the Kimberly from the chats that I was just reading? I hope so. So I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. I wasn't sure, but if that's Kimberly, please feel free. Or anybody else want to come up and talk about this? I kind of want to stick on the panel verse, metaverse, how you've managed to maneuver through it, what y'all got going on. But if not, no worries. I have no problem ending this live. I feel like I got it out, and I do appreciate y'all being here for that. You know, at least I have an audience and not just talking to my dogs. Although I do talk to my dogs in practice sometimes, but they seem to think I'm great at it. So can we discuss, Joe? Sure. Oh, Joe, I always appreciate any conversation with you. It is Cynthia. What is it? Kimberly, why don't you go up? Fair to Midland. Haven't heard that in a long time. Jesus of Bethlehem. Oh, I want to say something, but I really want to tell you something, Wizard, but I feel like I don't want to have this hateful ass stream and then be like, but let me tell you this story about how God worked in my life, or how a prayer was answered. And it's not like, oh my gosh, I was praying for $1 million to walk up into my account, and guess what? It was theirs. I mean, like, bro, like this, like when people say, like, Cynthia, you believe the Bible, you go to church, you don't really know God. I'm like, man, y'all don't know. Like, woo. But I just feel like these aren't always those moments. When Tarek speaks, it reminds me of toilet backing up, right? Okay. Those are awesome stories. All right. Well, since nobody's going to come up. Okay. So I have this friend that is homeless, right? I went to this church for 12 years. And so he was already at the church while I was there, like when I first got there. And he had already been there for like years. Him, his mom, his brother, his sister, right? And unfortunately, life circumstances over these last past. Let's see if I hold, please. I got a new calculator. Let me pull it out. Uh-oh. Oh, how do I turn it on? Okay, here we go. Yes. If it's 2025 and I started going to church in 2012, 13 years. Okay. So over the last 13 years, life hasn't always been kind to him. And unfortunately, after his mom passed away, everybody dispersed, the siblings dispersed, and he became homeless. And I had lost touch with him, and then one day I saw him standing on the road, and I was like, "What?" And so I connected with him again, and so it's been about over a year now, a little over a year. And so I told stories the other day on OTWs where everybody wanted to crucify me, but I told stories about how he didn't have a. Oh, it is you, Kimberly? Oh, great! If you want to come up and chit chat, please do. He didn't have an ID. He didn't have his social security. He didn't have his birth certificate. His bag had been stolen. And so it was like a 2-month ordeal. Guys, oh my God. This is going to sound gross, okay? So we had to go to the social security office, not once, but twice. And the second time we went, we actually had to sit there for like 5 hours because technically now you have to have an appointment. But since he is homeless, they have to be seen that day. But of course, they're not going to get you right in. So we were sitting there for like 5 hours. And I was like, well, I have to go to the bathroom. That's right. Deport Cynthia. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I went to the bathroom, guys. I'm not even kidding. I want to say I shit you not, but that would be a pun. Like, guys, somebody like picked up shit and smeared it. Like, just put their arms out and just went completely around the whole entire restroom. Like, the restroom stunk. People walked in, were immediately walking back out. I was like, what's going on? I was like, I can't believe I walked in here. I mean, I was like horrified, right? I mean, it was a hard experience, but we got through it. And so, of course, I go see him. I go see him about once a week. I used to live closer to where he panhandles. However, I live about 40 minutes away now, but I still make it a point to go to see him. I know where to find him. And I woke up one morning, Wizard. I had gone to see him. The Lord had placed it on my heart. Because, see, I give tithe from each check. My goal is 10% of gross. Sometimes it's 5%. Sometimes it's 7%. But I always pull it out immediately and have it ready to go. But then sometimes when I see homeless people, I'm like, I'm just going to give it to you guys instead. So I went and I saw him, and I gave him my money for the week, bought him something to eat, had a conversation with him, and I went back home. He sent me a message because his phone had been cut off. So when his phone's cut off, I make sure to go see him. Like, if his phone's on, I'll just text him or something. He texted me the next day. He was like, hey, thank you. You got my phone back on. Hang on one second. I see you back there. And I said, sure. Great. Man, Wizard, Chuck, no bullshit. Like, I woke up one morning and I prayed. I was like, Lord, you let my brother, I don't want to say his real name. You let him feel your love today. You provide for him. You said in the Bible that you're going to take care of your children. So you're going to do that today for him, Lord. You see, sometimes that's the way I pray. I'm not trying to be a bitch. See, y'all be thinking I'm just a bitch. I be praying like a bitch too. I'll be like, yeah, you said it. And you're going to, like, you said it. I've read it and you said it. And I want him to feel that today. Prayed for my kids. I prayed for, other things. About 4 or 5 hours later, I get a text message. Now, see, I should stop right here. Before, when I dropped him off the money and took him to eat the day prior, he had on this t-shirt, like a rock vintage t-shirt. I want to say it was like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, but it was a cool t-shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, that's a cool t-shirt. And so I knew what he was wearing. And so anyways, he texts me. We're going back to the text message now. He texts me and he says, hey, guess what? Some guy drove up to me and offered me $50 for my t-shirt. God is good. I feel love today. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I prayed for you today. I want you to know I prayed for you. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to tell y'all. Let me get my, you know what? Oh shit, y'all. We are in trouble. Holy, we got somebody backstage. But wait, I'm going to finish my story before I let you come up here and destroy my shit. Just bear with me. See, I'm so nervous now. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm about to get it. I can't believe it. Anyways, let me go back to this. He said, God is awesome. Walking down street to lunch, guy sees me wearing a rock shirt and buys my t-shirt and gives me $50 for the rock t-shirt. Our God is awesome. I said, amen. I said, I prayed this morning that the Lord provides all you need today and lets you feel his love. And I do believe that was an answered prayer. You see, that was an answered prayer. And I'm so glad he texted me and let me know, because I know that my prayer, like, the Lord was listening to me. And he said, thank you for your prayer. He heard you. Then he texts me back, Wizard Chuck. He says, he just came back by and gave me $50 more. Glory. And I said, praise God. He said, would you mind if I send you Christian worship videos from YouTube from time to time? I'm not going to tell you the rest, but you see, it's moments like that that I know that my journey, my spiritual journey that goes with Bible study, Sunday school, volunteer work, church, I know it's the journey for me. Now, we have shared this story. And guys, we've been watching all the videos tonight, and everybody's been wondering what's going on.
Yo! They say I'm smoking. I really don't care. That's my prerogative.
Damn, it was supposed to cover the whole fucking stream. And then we'd be like, oh, when it came down, it beat you. I forgot to put it in the 16.9. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. Our panel versus president, Mr. Tommy Trump. Right?
I'll probably be stepping down when I return, but yeah, I can still be considered the panel versus president for now.
Tommy, everybody's wondering, where has your channel gone? I'm just going to come out with the hard-hitting questions.
Well, I'm going to deflect from a lot because I've promised DJ I'm the exclusive, but I came up because I heard you saying, help us Obi-Wan or whatever the fuck you were saying about me.
What?
But basically, I'm on that 3-strike tip real fast.
Okay,
that's why I feel it's premeditated.
Save it for DJM. If you promised her the exclusive, you know she already doesn't like me. Like, don't make her hate me even more.
Nobody likes you. DJM likes everything.
No, she doesn't. She always gets kind of snotty with me. I don't know why, but whatevs. Have you been watching YouTube? Have you been able to watch anybody?
Lurked around, but since I can't sign in, I don't see any of the chats or anything unless people share them on the screen. The biggest thing I'm pissed about is like all my travel streams and shit. If I can't get my channel back, all that's lost. Like going to Vegas, going to Oregon. I have a couple of them backed up, but not all of them. Pisses me off. I mean, it's easy to just make another channel. I can just make another channel. All the same people will sub. I'm not going to get back on the monetized thing here because they can do this. I think I'm going to go strictly Cash App at this point. Well, Cash App my crypto wallets.
Oh, I know. I'm just DJM does. She does. I'm just giving her a hard time. It's our bit non-bit. We're fighting for Tommy. Tommy, you know, come on, man. Everybody's got to understand. Oh my God. Speaking of Tommy, I heard somebody said the other day. I'm not even gonna go into it. But
you want your sheet back? No. I mean, if I can't give you any exclusives, we can get into whatever. I'm just trying to find a place to set this phone while I'm gonna fill an empty cigarette full of weed.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like Muldoon. I'm gonna flip the side up, be like Muldoon, like clever gal.
Well, of course, I was up here bitching about Tommy and telling Tarek and saying how much I hate him. And I was like, I hate you, Tarek. Like, I was speaking like, I was so angry. I can't stand that piece of shit. Right. And then I was like, I hate you. But I know that he's going to be like, what kind of. And I said this. See, look, Tommy, read it, Tommy.
The fear of the Lord is the hatred of evil. Oh, you who love the Lord, hate evil. Yeah. Shout out to Dub. That dude, even though he's a Catholic, he's been making a good showing on Jack's show for what a shit show Jack's is. Jack's catching just as much truth from Dub as I was giving him, and he can't handle it. He gets mad.
I'm so honored that you're here, Tommy.
I know.
I can't believe it. Yeah, so we were doing
rap sort of just pooped out here like clever girl.
Yeah. Okay. There's been, now that you're gone, Tarek's been out of control. He thinks he's the moral police, and he's been running around accusing Yolanda and I being lesbians. I'm disabled. I'm on disability. I mean, he's just been a dick. So I came up here and addressed him, and he said, if you don't stop going after LCJC or Venus or Lindsay, I will expel you.
Are you going after LCJC?
Man, man, she went up there and she tried to like give some speech about how she just wants to have a conversation. And I was like, man, we are not the.
Did you see me in the chat whenever I was like, this should be her and Cynthia, or she's just kind of like verbally masturbating in front of us? You know?
What was that?
But I admit, I'm not here. I can't host a mediation right now, so maybe it's for the better. But I think Tarek's a good learning or teaching example that good intentions can be the road to hell. Like, I know Tarek means well. He wants to be light side. He wants to be a paladin, but he seems to be just everything's a nail to him at this space.
I think he's a djinn.
Whenever Jack says it's all about intention, I'm like, no, Hitler had good intentions, you know? Jeffrey Dahmer had good intentions if you want to eat people. No, it's not exclusive. This is just the same old DJM.
Yeah.
I'll give you a custom thumbnail tomorrow. We'll hype it up till Friday. I'll disappear again till Friday. I'm a commodity.
DJ M, all you guys in these initials, DJ M, he should be up here as the panel president. There is disorder in his panel verse, so he needs to be up here addressing it. Anyway, so LCJC.
Who should I pass the torch? Who should I pass the torch to? Because when I make a new channel, I'm gonna use it as like when I make a new channel, I can come out with a new. I don't have to be a Lumitami. I can set new boundaries. I can displace myself from a lot of this bullshit. So who should I pass the torch to for panel versus president?
Flow State.
No, he'd be a horrible president.
He'd be the coolest president. He'd have a freak show going on at the White House.
You're still a fucking cuck to him.
I just knew it'd get under your nerves.
No, I got no problem if you want to simp to him, but no, he could not be a panel versus president. There's times that I've been with him on panels where if he maintained that type all the time, he could be, but he's too volatile. He's too petty. He's too flip-flop.
Yolanda would be a good president. Can we have the first female panel president?
No.
What?
I don't think there can. You're right. I don't think there can be one. There's nobody qualified but me, and I'm over it. Maybe Margo.
What
Does
about
Margo still have-
Murphy? He says pass it to Kings.
But he's not. Wouldn't you have to be part of the community to be the panel versus president?
He's here. He is part of the community.
I know. I try and tell him. He gets mad.
He doesn't want to belong? You don't want to belong?
He is the most ill toward me that I give the most props. Like, I don't give any of my opposition as much props as I give Steven. For the nuance, I do watch him walk out here. That's why he offends me when he thinks I'm going to fall for some of the basic stuff. I'm like, Steven, I give you props for better shit than this. Don't act like I'm going to fall for this.
What do you think about snaps? What do you think about the LCJC and snap separation?
I don't care about that. I think this OTW Snafu Jack thing is absolutely disgusting. I want to see DeFreak and everybody that gave me shit. Oh, he called you a pedo for 2 years and now you're going to have resolutions. I need to see that heat go toward Jack now because Jack's way too chummy with him. It's like, remember me and Snafu doing the coach thing with him and telling him that he's modifying scripture, that he's Antichrist? Now Snafu's all like, yeah, Jack's godly. Fuck that shit. I'm sick of this fucking fake-ass flip-floppy bullshit. I'm the only one that can flip it. Flip it for real.
Oh.
You don't have the clip to play, do you?
Well, no. Oh, these are the only clips I have of you.
Flip it for real.
The rest, because you are the best. And people don't. Oh, yeah, that's what Lena was like. I went up to Tommy's panel, and he didn't say one cuss word to me. Trying to,
no.
And then I was like, girl, like,
they got me twisted.
Hang on.
Damn it.
No. Fuck you, Cynthia. Fuck you. Fucking cunt. I hate that bitch. Fuck you, Cynthia. You ain't changed a bit, Cynthia. This ain't your place. Fuck you, Cynthia. Piece of shit. And Cynthia, you want to know why I really got no love for you?
See, it's,
You're smiling so big as I'm showing those.
like, I feel like that was a different time where, like, I don't feel like I have come out of a lot of that with everybody, and I feel like you can't go home again. Like, I wish there'd be a future reason for me to really get up in the fucking grill like that. I don't know if it's going to happen because we're kind of dispersing as a community on some levels and contexts and ways. We're not really interacting anymore except for stuff like this.
Indeed. And, well, of course, there's always Chicas Locas, which goes live every Wednesday night, except for tomorrow.
I mean, if you guys have good subject matter, I'll come up. But you remember when you first got here and stuff, it was like on the daily. Everybody was everywhere. There was a lot going on. And now I think we're just all over it. And there's so many new people that don't even get it. It's just kind of, it's like that era might be done.
I know I had to meet somebody in Discord and give them all the backstories of everybody so they could keep up. And he's like, "Oh my God, I didn't even realize."
I'm sure you got that accurate, didn't you?
Absolutely, from my point of view.
And the truth as I perceive it. Okay, yeah, I see the truth as I perceive it in certain ways and content.
From my interpretation of the situation, indeed.
Cynthia, these aren't fake firecracker salesmen from Tijuana.
Okay. Hang on. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to come up. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like expecting.
Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does expect me to come up, unless they do, and then I don't.
I think I broke my mouse. It just dropped.
Tricky Cop did it. Sorry, broke my mouse.
The only one took out. The other one.
Cigarette fever with weed? We'll see how it works out.
I need some fucking rolling tobacco.
Dude, we are going to have all 8 raccoon babies here tonight. We had them here last night over some Little Caesars. Now we got a bag of donuts. We got to catch us some raccoon babies. Bring them up right. Might have me a raccoon pet.
Or fucking somebody who collects the snacks.
Chevy.
That's my daddy's truck.
My daddy was a Ford man. My daddy was a Ford truck.
I'm looking for a good background. Oh, that's good.
Whenever truck guys try and tell me their brand is the best brand, I have to consider how much do they enjoy working on their truck. Because if somebody loves working on their truck, then it doesn't matter if it's a shitty truck. They like working on it. So why tell me that's the best truck?
You gotta go grab
Mr. Pie! First season was final season canceled. Mr. Pie, I haven't forgot about you. It's just life is too busy right now.
Come on. He's a late panelist. Like, he always sits in my chat and says, I'm coming up, and then he comes up when I'm trying to close. And he usually wants to be on some faggy effeminate shit. Let's see how he's doing.
Who do you miss talking to on a daily basis? DJ M, we already know. Who else?
I miss my videos and my ability to get out here and put it to people. I don't miss talking. Well, who's just gone? Like, even if my channel was still going, who is it that's just gone that we miss? That's a better question.
Who do you miss?
Well, it doesn't matter who I miss. That's why God made 30-round mags.
We got somebody backstage. Get a mic check real quick.
Hello.
Let me get a mic check real quick. Let me get a mic check, Steven.
Hello.
Somebody's coming up here.
The porn bombers follow me too.
Tom, I missed you.
Oh, never mind. It is. Hey, chica.
Hi,
hey,
Tommy.
Hi, Margo. How are you doing?
Well, I missed you.
If I don't get another channel fired up, I was wondering how we were going to rendezvous.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
I'll get a channel up probably by Friday whenever I have the exclusive with DJM.
Okay.
I wasn't even going to come back, but DJM's been crying in my text, and then Rose was concerned, and yeah, I reckon I'll make something. It can't be the same though. It can't be like this typical bullshit. I think maybe it'll be like primary niche, roofless type channel, but then I can still do panels with panelable people. But I think I'm gonna kind of separate from this bullshit, like the Snafu Jack OTW bullshit. I can't with that shit. It's so ridiculous. I could just call it out as they speak. I can just call it like wrong, contradictory, retarded. Like, shout to Dub. Dub was wrecking Jack's house in a civil, calm manner. With
What
that
else
biblical,
does Dub go by? Because I don't recognize that name.
I think he's new.
Oh.
Yeah, Harlow was kind of early. Cynthia might have caught a Harlow or two.
Man, I went up there on OTWs and that Chris Rosta guy. Man, I don't know. He came at me hot.
Chris Rasta is garbage of the unslaved, and every time he gets up on a panel, he's always referencing a story that is not true, that he was in Denver and said, let's meet up, and I wouldn't meet up. No, he told me to come to California, and I said, no, you have kids, you don't ever want to cross me with your felon ass. Like, I'm not here to fight you over YouTube, and you don't want to come at me. Chris Rasta is a punk. He's retarded. And I got a strike back in the day. I got a strike. I made a video about Chris Rosta and Jack, and I cut together so many of my mouth fights that it gave me a bullying hostile strike.
I'm making a video. I'm making a video, and
you flip up the side that you're like that you'd be aiming from, right? You flip that side up. Is that how you do it?
I'm not sure.
I
made a video. Tarek and I were fighting, and I knocked him out. And then they took it down because they said it represents like it. They don't something about death because I had him like really knocked out. I was a little pissed.
Well, Cynthia, you kind of did kill him with the words and the.
Oh, was it too hard, Margot? Was it too mean?
Well, no, because here's what tonight was to me. It was raw. Yolanda was raw. You were raw. It was raw emotion, raw feelings. You know, you guys got it out, and everybody else that is of right mind is like, okay, let's have some peace here. Let's put all this behind us and move forward. And kind of like Tommy was saying, it's old. There's so many stories that have been retold and retold and rehashed and told a different way. Many of us are done, if I may speak for others.
Exactly. I mean, like how far can we keep going back and forth? It's just that I hate that he goes after people. Like, if you have an issue with me, address me. Don't address everybody around me. Don't punish people. That's a weak mentality behavior.
And what I think happens, especially in the early days when people would see me going at the unslaved and all the different factions, there was a lot worthy of like serious debate and back and forth. And when that's not occurring or there's no weight that's in the moment, people will try and create things just for the sense, just to go at another channel. They got to find that. So they'll create like a mountain out of a molehill, try and put weight on a thing. It's like even when I checked you, Cynthia, I was like, big deal. He said that Big Lack was in a thing, but we know he wasn't. It's like you guys were both trying to compete to put weight there to be able to fight over it.
Well, when you make it personal, none of this needs to be personal. It doesn't.
Except for when it does.
Except for when it does.
Like me and Flow State's shit is usually personal. Me and Paul and Slave shit, usually personal. You don't bust around in Denver city limits online unless there's a little bit of personal to it.
Do what?
You don't bust a live round in the city limits of Denver online unless there's a little bit of personal to it.
Do you regret that?
Speaking of personal, the last time that I saw you was right after the stabbing, and you were trying to get to your friend's hotel. How'd that turn out?
I gave up, but then every time I sidetrack to a different thing, stuff still happens. I ended up getting my boy Chris Kringle a cheeseburger, and then I came into like a bunch of keef and weed, because there is crazy weed out here. Like he'll make an ounce of keef off of finding a trash bag of the gloves that the weed trimmers were wearing, and there's so much keef and resin and hash on the fingers. He like consolidates it off all these gloves, and then he's got like an ounce ball of keef. It's fucking insane, and that's free. Like a free ounce ball of keef blows my mind.
Well, that's why they call it Rocky Mountain High.
Is it? I never knew that. Huh. That makes sense now.
Not literally, Cynthia. It was a good funny by Margo. Don't think.
I had my best highs in Denver. That's for sure.
I got a stem or a broken stem. I got a broken stem.
Oh, and that's how you confused me that night, Margo, because I know you don't drink, but whenever you suggested we eat at that place, and you're like, it was the first one to have their liquor license. I'm like, is that why we're going? Like, now you drink? I was confused.
No,
and then a guy got sick.
I don't drink, but all my friends do. So it's just, I just don't drink.
Mm-hmm. That's pure sativa. It's like my friends don't do meth, but I used to. They're like, don't worry, guys, I'll do your share of meth.
Did you like your clip, Tommy? Are you offended by it? I added 2 new ones.
Just that it's a black dude. No, it's all right.
Yeah, you're hung like a black guy.
It's true.
How do you know that, Cynthia?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Margo. So one time when Tommy was doing a live, he had like a table in front of his couch, like a coffee table, and it's like he had put the camera on the coffee table, and he was sitting in front of it, right?
But I guess, come in and then sit, and I was dancing.
Yeah, so he came up and he was doing like a pelvis thrust dance, but he was El Commando that day. Holy Margo.
No, even with boxers. No, even with boxers on those basketball shorts, you'd still have that effect, Even with boxers.
Tommy, Cynthia is a liar per Tommy. Oh, they're saying I'm wrong about that.
He's back on it. He was never off of it. The freak wants to see my penis real bad in the way that only a homosexual could.
What?
Well,
Right on it.
You can show it to me in a couple weeks, and I'll tell him about it.
And no, I'm celibate, Margo. This huge penis being celibate is how God goes. More props for the celibacy.
I didn't say I was going to let you put it in. I just said you had to show it to me. Sheesh.
Oh, okay. Shit, I can text you now if you can. Cash at me like $20. I'll send you a picture right now. Okay. That goes for everybody that cash apps me $20 tonight. I will send you a dick pic. Like my own OnlyFans.
Just when I think you're making progress. And now it's turned into a hoe stream. Thanks.
And for the record, I do have a boyfriend, so I'm not hooking up with Tommy.
What kind of person has that on her channel?
If DeFreak is in the chat, I want to know if DeFreak is going to be as adamant at Jack Talcott for snafu resolution. He called you a rapist for 2 years. You're just going to resolution with him? You going to go at him and not be a hypocrite, DeFreak?
We have somebody else backstage. However, I'm definitely going to do an overlay because I was bamboozled last time. Can I get a mic, please?
Hoodwinked. It's 11:11 here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was?
Hey, Hey, Chica. Mic check.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, hi. I know I was not hamming up. I look like a mess. I've been cleaning, doing laundry.
Of course, you're doing
1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed, but I can't pass up the opportunity to say hi to Tommy.
Of course.
Well, we have phone numbers and text messages and stuff.
I know, but it's been
you can always cash out.
I've been worried.
Place for notes. Whenever you cash up, there's a little place for notes. You can type hello into that. It's like anybody that cash ups $20 and in the notes puts 4 dick pic, a reply. Now leave your seller email that you want the dick pic sent. $20 is a good price for dick pic.
No, you could get way more than $20.
I know.
I'm not condoning them. I don't think you should do it, but I think you're selling yourself short.
You know how
Not
many
that
are
I
already
know,
up there?
only because Cynthia's been talking about it, and I know what she's talking about. And that one time that happened, it's a little awkward.
Margo's cash apping in the back chat with her number.
I
He
am.
did. He stood up in front of camera. We were right at like eye level.
It was either the second or third state of the LARP, and I was coming in from off cam, and yeah, you just saw the flop. There was good lighting for it.
Isn't it great when things happen naturally like that?
And
It's
Cynthia was like,
lovely.
she's like, oh, I saw it. I saw it. Everybody saw it. Did you see that? Everybody.
I'm a professional meat gazer.
Listen, it was rare just for that stream intro because 9 times out of 10, I live life grower, not a shower. Like, I'm standard cold water. Like, oh, you drop trout. Like, oh, is it cold in here, Tom? But once the blood flows and things are at attention, then you're like, oh, didn't know it was going to be all that.
Welcome to Jamaica. Have a nice day.
Right over here next. And grower, not a shower means I can't smack it or get it caught in between things. Even on the way here, I had a bag on my back and on my front, and it was
The
like...
thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious. This is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
That is a good disclaimer.
Yes,
Cynthia.
it is.
I have
Hey,
a little
DJM,
disclaimer.
DJM, before I forget, DJM, I put my phone number in the back, so put it in your phone because I'm going to dinner with Tommy in a couple weeks, and
right.
I don't have his number or anything, so
Tommy.
Yeah, let me. I'll put it in mine too.
Yeah, you do it, Tommy, because I got to take a picture of it. I'm gonna snap a pic because I'm on my computer.
Oh, okay, all right.
So then I'll forget it's in my phone, and then it'll be a whole thing, and I'm really bad with messaging, you guys. Like I message maybe a few girls on here and we're friends, but it's a lot for me.
I get the message, DJ. You don't want a friendship with me. I get it.
No.
Girls are never friends. You're never actually friends. Like I keep looking at women understand women, and they hate each other.
That's not
true. We don't hate each other. We understand each other.
All women hate each other.
No way. No.
Over here trying to say
that is not true. Not. I don't think any of these. Yeah, there's women that hate each other. Yes.
Yes.
I don't think Margot Blah or what's up, Cynthia. I should change my name.
I don't hate a lot of women on here, but the women I don't like, I definitely don't like. And we got to normalize not liking people.
You can't like everybody. Get Talcott.
Yeah, that would be weird if you liked everybody.
Get that shit out.
Right. If people somehow try to like, ooh,
you know, they call that call that toxic positivity.
Let me get a mic check.
Yeah, it is toxic positive.
Alrighty. I just wanted to show a picture of my baby.
You got another dog?
No, that's an old.
I was
That's
gonna
my
say, don't you have like 6 dogs, Cynthia? Stop having
two,
dogs.
two.
Okay, very good. We know how you like to tell your dogs to shut the fuck up.
No, DJM. I have a dog.
My
I have a dog
kicking in, so I'm out of here.
Bye, Margot. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Margot. I might do a live on Friday. You got to show up.
I will be there.
Okay, love it.
Love you. Bye.
Have a good night.
DJM, I have a dog and my dog has a dog. So technically I only have one dog.
You got a dog for your dog. I know.
Because I didn't want her to be all alone.
Yeah,
my longest term roommate's Chihuahua was my dog's dog, yeah. And it did look like that. It operated like that.
My dogs have my 2 cats.
See?
And my cats are the size of dogs, so they're kind of like they're really fat. And yeah, so they get along. Old Joe.
I'm not the only outdoorsman with a stylish bike. There's a lot of stylish bikes in outdoors world.
You look like you're going on a fucking safari. You look like you're on a fashion.
I look like
in a fashion. You're dressing
you're late.
for the part.
You're late. I already said there's like a velociraptor pokes out here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
baby gal.
You're
Baby
dressing
gal.
for the part. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you hiding
wait.
behind a bush? Are you like?
You should pass the presidency to old Joe.
Nah, old Joe's always. I mean, old Joe's in the thinking game. He's always a little behind. Over here, we got this cool. It's like an electric bike.
Hey, old Joe, how are you this evening? Did you think I went too hard on the stream earlier?
Is that the real old Joe? I see. Okay.
But then we got like a classic. We got like a classic cruiser trike over here. That's pretty sweet. That's good for hauling, boy. You gotta haul some stuff.
Fancy.
Dude, outdoorsmen are doing it big out here. You're gonna own nothing, and we're gonna be the ballers.
No, I have
And
a
then,
friend that's into all the bikes and stuff, and they go on like they're like a gang, like these old school bikes like
Well,
that. They're all Mexican.
I did see a Mexican guy with 8 hangers. I might be able to get a set of 8 hangers from him. But this chick that's friends with Chris Kringle that I got in to like get showers and shit in exchange for like weed or whatever. She gave me this solar thing. The other side is lights. The other side is LEDs. And this side's a solar panel, but it's also got like a charging pole.
As a ruthless guy, can I ask you?
Bitches without rubbers out here.
As a ruthless guy, can I ask you a question? I have a ruthless friend, Tommy, and the other day he was walking down the street and a gentleman pulled over and bought his shirt off of him for $50. At first, I was kind of like offended. I was like, "Oh my God, why did he take your shirt? Why didn't he just give you the $50?"
He didn't take it.
Right. And then one of my
did he take it though? He took it. He took.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, I'll give you $50 for your shirt."
It's a transaction.
Yeah, but is that? I mean, at first I was kind of offended because I was like, "Bro, the guy's homeless. Just give him the $50. Why are you taking his shirt?"
Well, yeah, we got styling ass shit out here. You think people don't want this?
Because Tommy's on the. He's like on the homeless runway.
But so then,
you think you don't want that trike? You want that trike? You can't have it.
Next year,
oh my God,
Balenciaga is going to come out with a style like Tommy's wearing.
Oh no, for real,
Cynthia. You know what I thought about that? Maybe they do it because of like a psychological reason, where because some homeless people like they don't want, and I've ran into that. They've tried to pay me, and like there's homeless people that have fucking money. From
yeah, and they want to pay for services or value rendered. It's not like they're out there.
They don't want to feel like they're just being like homeless, and so maybe
not feel like we're still partaking in your goods and services. We just don't lease. We just don't roof.
Well, anyways, somebody said to me, "Well, maybe he didn't want it to be a handout. He wanted it to be an exchange." So I wouldn't know. I was just kind of. I'm just kind of like,
okay.
I don't
this
know.
segues into a story about how I gave black people every chance in the world, and they.
Oh, Joe is here, and no, we haven't even let him speak yet. Can we at least hear him?
Let Tommy Cook is way more interested to hear what he has to say. Go ahead there, Tommy.
Okay, so whenever I was running the first Domino's I ever general managed in downtown Colorado Springs, a young lad with the African-American melanin skin comes in one day, says he's back in town, he used to live there, and he's back in town, he needs a job, and he's never made pizzas before, never done. I said, well, you look about ready then. And so I gave him a chance. I hired him. I started teaching him how to make pizzas, because sometimes it's better to teach someone from scratch than to take someone with bad form and get them straight. And so I worked it, and then the first day after we worked on a little, I was like, okay, I'm going to make up these pizzas. I want you to take them. Oh, shit.
You're here.
Am I still here? Did I back out?
No, you're here.
Did I back out? Okay. I brought up some screen by accident. So, I make up a couple pizzas. I say, hey, take these down to this nearest here park, the city park nearby, and see how many slices you can sell at this much a slice. And you know what that boy did? He went to that park, and a homeless man offered him money for his Domino's attire, to which he obliged after being hired. Like it was the first or second day after he'd been hired. It just sells a man his Domino's uniform. tells me about it, like in a Talcott way, like, yeah, I had to sell him like, you had to sell him your uniform? Like, what happened? Where's your Domino's shirt? Where's your Domino's hat? And then, long story short, then for a couple weeks, the police keep stopping by, and I stay up with the police because a homeless guy's going door to door in the Domino's attire going, hey, we're trying a new thing where you tell me you want the order and you give me the money and it's going to show up here in a little while. Like, I would have been at the door like, you mean like when I call him and do this, sir? Man, that dude wanted some drugs or something. I appreciate the effort, but there was literally a dude going door to door knocking like, hey, Domino's is trying a new thing where you order through me. You give me the money and it'll be here a little while. And he just thought he was going to go door to door and collect cash and walk away with it.
Well, I'm not mad at the hustling in them, but I feel bad for the pizza delivery driver.
You're not mad at the hustling?
See, the homeless guy,
Cynthia,
the homeless guy that went with the uniform, that distracted you from the fact that I gave a black man a job and the first day he went and sold his uniform.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the hustler. That's what I'm saying.
If you keep wearing that uniform back every day to do the job, you get a bigger paycheck than what you sold your uniform. Idiot.
He got another uniform and he made money, and the homeless man figured out a way to make money. So I'm not mad at anybody.
No, he got arrested or he just never made money. No one was stupid enough to give him money. Would you have given him money?
Probably.
No. He probably knocked on a few people's doors and they called 911. I mean, he probably got 3 houses.
Domino's uniform. And you got to remember, this is like circa 2010-ish, 11-ish.
Oh, God.
You could still kind of knock on doors back in 2000.
He could definitely, for sure.
Do y'all remember the guy, the pizza delivery driver that had can we say palm? The thing that explodes around his neck?
What?
Y'all don't remember the pizza driver?
Oh, yeah, they held him hostage like with explosives?
No, they
you just make that guy hold up a bank?
They put a device that explodes around his neck and told him to go and rob a bank. He had a certain amount of time and he needed to come back with the money, and then they would remove the device.
That might be. Are you confusing it with a movie?
I don't know why they didn't go all the way.
Are y'all serious? Are y'all serious?
No,
y'all don't know this story? Are y'all serious?
No, I feel
I
like
remember. I remember.
He got caught at the bank. He got caught out in the parking lot around his neck, and he kept saying, "You've got to let me get back." And of course, nobody would go near him because they didn't want the device to explode. However, it did, and it was a woman that had done it, that had set him up to do it. You don't remember that at all? Oh,
no,
Joe,
I'm saying bitches.
Huh?
Yeah. Old Joe wasn't in America though. He's got an excuse.
I remember a movie with that theme, but I don't ever remember.
Thank you.
I know that movie too, Old Joe. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's comedy,
been out
right?
since like 2005 or 2003, Cynthia. So 2000s
Oh
ago.
my God! Can we move on? I left for like what 2-3 days. You guys hit me with this fucking barbershop shit.
I've been so busy with the boys, right? Because they're in summer and we've been doing staycations.
I don't. Who cares? Nobody. When have we ever been like, "Oh, your kids"?
All I'm saying is the past few days, Tommy's.
I swear I'm going to bring y'all right back up. I can't believe, and y'all aren't going to be quiet. I mean, it's y'all. Which I love y'all to death, but I can't believe y'all didn't.
Today, pizza delivery man Brian Wells was killed in a bizarre crime. It ignited a federal investigation and gained international attention. It became known worldwide as the Erie Pizza Bomber case. It's a complex case that the FBI spent years investigating and prosecuting. Now it's part of a Netflix original series titled Evil Genius, the true story of America's most diabolical bank heist. We'll have much more on the story later tonight.
Now, do y'all believe me? Now, does it sound like a movie?
I mean, okay. I never knew.
Yeah, and it was a woman that done it. It was someone that was his friend, and that is a documentary, and she was his friend, and he was a little bit on the slow side, and she told him it's not even real, and it exploded in that parking lot where he was sitting.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's more. After it exploded, what they had to do out in the parking lot is insane.
So he made the explosives. That's insane.
No, it was a lady that did it, and she's the one that put it around his neck and everything.
Oh God.
It's evil genius. It was, yeah. And she was like a woman with like a really, really, really high IQ, like super high.
Well, yeah, you got to be smart to make a bomb, right? Don't you have to?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. You do, don't you?
I wouldn't even know how to
Wait
make
a
a
minute.
bomb.
You don't have to be that smart to make one. I knew somebody that made one time.
I mean, you could Google it. You'd have to be smart
You know the soda
to make
machine
a
is
bomb and
broken
not
again.
be tracked.
You got one?
Well, I guess you're right. You're right. You do. I think you can make things that can explode. But to make something that's on a
soda, you definitely need baking soda and vinegar.
I'm gonna put you on mute real quick, Tommy. Why does he look like a pimp he looks like a pimp?
He's on a fucking runway. I don't know. He's on like
a runway. Sure.
Look at his fit. Look at his look.
All right. Oh, Joe, now that how are you this evening? Thank you so much for coming up and being the eye candy for us.
Well, that's not very good eye candy with just my avatar.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm doing good.
Looking at like a giant.
Well, Sasquatch. I was being complimentary. I'm feeling in a good mood tonight.
Awesome. I missed a lot of the stream where you said, "Did you go too hard in the paint?"
Oh, okay.
What happened? I didn't. I actually didn't see it.
Oh well, I
said you were missing it, Joe. There's nothing to miss. You know what it is. Same old Joe.
Well, I missed it.
Did he accidentally fall? My bad.
I missed everything.
It was awesome, Joe. I expressed how I really felt and was able to release some built up animosity I had towards other content creators on YouTube. All right, Tommy.
Well, you
go
have
ahead.
to understand, I was on my period, and my mother just died, and I was feeling like this. It's like that Dave Chappelle skit.
No, it's not that. It's not okay to run around and project all of your problems onto me. I don't care who you are. I don't receive them.
So, it
dude, is Talcott's? I'd say one of Talcott's top 3 garbage things is when he throws up that stupid screen that says your description of me is a projection, or your perception of me is a projection of you. Like, is that what you are then, Jack? Is that what you are when you're saying we're a thing? Or are you just projecting?
Hey, did you see my clip, DJM? Were you able to see my new clip?
I told you it was garbage, old Joe. We'll be the best part, old Joe. Whatever you want to get into, we'll be the best part.
Did you ever see my new clip that I had of Tommy?
Yeah. How you doing? Hey, your clip's like, hey,
I was watching for like 10 minutes, and then I saw you play the clip. And people,
we got a lot of phone calls.
Tommy. I'm the one that invited Tommy here, by the way. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm like, you have to go to Cynthia's. She just dropped a new video. People are talking about you. Please show up.
Look at you.
Can you play it again, Cynthia, please?
Just for you. Well, I have 2 with Tommy in it. There's this one.
Yo, they say I'm smoking. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Yeah. Bitches call me a crackhead, but I don't give a damn. Chasing crack is who I am. Some ask my girlfriend, do he smoke for real? My girl don't understand it. My baby don't know the deal about a brother. Trying hard to get high.
I can't.
It's not really my style, but it's funny.
It's funny. Okay, I love that he can laugh at it. I knew he would laugh at it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was doing.
He's
I
not
was
a
like, that's so funny.
If anything,
That's
he's
so
a meth
funny.
head. I know
Yeah,
there's a
that's so
difference
funny.
between meth
That's so
and crack.
funny. Are you coming with me?
It's funny. It is funny. Everybody's looking for you. It was like, oh my God, where's Tommy? This is a clip that's like, here he is, even though everybody knows it's not
just
that.
random, like just people on the phone call.
I'm a judge-free zone. I'm a judge-free panel.
And all businesses, just everybody spitting out ideas.
This light's shitty, man. I think the batteries are going here.
So
Is that Boogie in the background? That might be Boogie. I recognize.
So I'm unfortunately, oh,
This dude's
Joe,
buffer than me.
I'm sorry you didn't get to see the stream. I tried my best.
Oh no, Joe, take us somewhere that's not so estrogen, please. What's on your mind?
Yeah.
Do you really want? I can do that right now, Tommy. I'm just a little afraid of doing it.
Let's get it the fuck on. Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We love it.
Do you know why I came up here right now?
That's what I just asked. Yeah, let's do it.
This is the reason, Tommy. It's because every time I really enjoy your company, and every time I see you, I have this dreadful feeling that it's going to be my last time.
That it's going to be what?
Tommy, you're.
Hold on, what was the last part? Your dreadful feeling it's going to be what?
Tommy, I'm gonna mute you, Tommy, because you're so loud. The background's loud, Tommy.
Cynthia, it just was a motorcycle for a second. Repeat. It was going to be what, old Joe?
I'll mute when I'm not talking, but let Uncle Joe finish the sentence and stop talking.
What I'm saying is that I really enjoy some of Tommy's perspectives and the way he thinks. And I am afraid because of his lifestyle that he may all of a sudden just drop off the face of the planet. So I'm taking this opportunity right now to chat with him while I can. I've seen it before. Right?
Love it, old Joe. Love that. Unmute, Tommy. Unmute.
Good. If you're going to mute me, I'm going to wait for you to unmute me. Uncle Joe, no, you don't have to worry about that. I am, like, it's like on the craft. When you're like, be careful, ladies. There's weirdos out here. Like, we are the weirdos, mister. I am the thing that goes bump out here, Uncle Joe. And we all know I cannot die by conventional means, simply, if anything, under God's procrastination to have to put up with me, like in the home field. Like, he's like, leave him there, like, make him invincible and dodgy and things. Just keep him down there as long as we can.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, even hearing that worries me.
I know, old Joe. Welcome.
Why does it worry you? Joe, chances are we're all going to die on the same day. It's very possible we're all going to die on the same day. Even you up in Canada, like the mushroom cloud just might reach it, you know?
Well, that's dramatic.
I get what he's saying. I mean,
Uncle Joe, in my faith, to just worry like that in general, that's like praying to the devil. Because you're telling God you don't think God's got it, and you're sitting there worried about it. Like, God doesn't got me. I'm worried about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so old Joe, I do this all the time with Tommy. So you're pulling a DJM, and he always yells at me and says, "Stop praying to the fucking devil." And I'm like,
right.
That is like, that'll stick with me. Tommy yelling at me, because it's true fear, like worrying.
Well, see, and this is, and I hate to cut you off, DJM, but this is why, this is him displaying his intelligence. He knows what to say to get you off of a logical track. But logically, if he doesn't change his ways, we're talking to a dead man, and we all know it.
Whoa.
Well, dead,
First
like,
of
what do
all,
you mean dead? Just because he's homeless doesn't mean he's, or roofless.
Right.
Why would he be dead?
Well, I think the first turbulence comes from that statement, oh, Joe, is you're saying logically, whereas Tommy's thinking spiritually. Spiritually, things can happen.
I'm a pretty logical, pragmatic, like, especially compared to what Jack calls logic. I'm a pretty logical dude, but I know when I drop off, I have a degree in science. I know whenever I faith past the science, but I can still be like, but it's still a globe, you know?
No.
What?
Yeah, that didn't make sense, Tommy.
Did you? What the fuck?
See,
did
no,
that-
see, the
I'm
thing is
saying Flow State used to ask, how can you be a Christian and have a college degree in science? And I'm like, I know where I stopped sciencing and biblical faith, you know? So I know where I logic up to before I spiritual. Jack isn't as logical or factual as he thinks. He just likes to stress those words. Oh,
Yeah,
fresh
spiritual.
wheels, y'all. I ain't even gonna take it. He brought a fucking scooter here and just left it.
Oh my God.
there was another
like-
incident on Jack's panel there the other day where he turfed somebody off that was a former friend. It's interesting watching him, you know.
Oh, well,
Let's do the Smashing
very
Pumpkins.
interesting.
Smashing Pumpkins. Hey, do the Smashing Pumpkins 1979 video.
He's so interesting. Wait, which one was that? It seems familiar. I can't remember.
The Smashing Pumpkins one, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Joe,
Well, you know, Tommy asked for something less estrogen filled, and I don't mind if people don't like me, and I'll say this bluntly. Both you, Cynthia, and DJM are thinking like women. This is a dangerous lifestyle that Tommy is leading. Extremely dangerous.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'm very aware of that, old Joe. Thank you.
Are you?
What do you mean dangerous?
You're
What I
living
mean,
on
Tommy,
the
is
street.
Certainly, the non-guarantee of safety. There's a cherry slate. Did you know it?
You're shooting guns. You're living under a bridge. You're in the bushes.
All my shit is premeditated. I make it look like crazy ass crack.
You're drinking smoothies at random gas stations.
This is no random gas.
Let me get a mic
Someone
check.
got
Holy
stabbed the other
shit.
day.
Everybody's wanting to
Damn,
know
Tommy,
Cynthia's
you
been
are
learning-
just fucking loud. Let me get a mic check.
Check.
Snow.
Mic check. Mic check. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, you're good.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
Damn, Tommy,
This
you are
isn't some random gas station.
I
we
guess
down.
that my freaking autism.
It's like my regular gas station where I regularly like to camp with my boy Chris Pringle.
Okay, well, tell old Joe that.
Okay. Oh, Joe, are you afraid of death? Do you?
Where did he go?
He's backstage. I'm talking to Ojo because he'll just overtalk me.
I'm afraid of waste, Cynthia. Wouldn't you guys like to see? You know, you watch Tommy, and it's taken me a while to get to know him and to get to know his thought pattern. And you can tell that the man would be capable of doing something else if he chose. No matter how he couches it, what he's doing now is a waste. He could be doing a bunch of other stuff. And I myself believe that he would rather be doing something else. He will become upset when I say that, but I don't believe him. And to me, I like the guy. It's taken me time. Our first interactions with Talcott were not pleasant, but I really like the guy. And I don't like the thought that his life is not what it could be. Now, he'll tell you, oh, well, this is just my choice and this is the path I've chosen. I don't believe it. I think it's bunk. Living on the street, living under bridges, stuff like that, it's dangerous. You fall.
So you don't believe him when he says, like, you think he's lying when he says he's doing this?
The first time he and I had a conversation, I accused him outright of lying, especially in regards to his relationship with Jack Talcott, which he is. And I think that he respects that. He respects the fact that I'm willing to give him my opinion in that regard.
What do you think he's lying about, old Joe? Wait, because I have my suspicions also. I think they're all working together.
No, I don't believe. I think. Let's talk about that. I heard that as well. I heard that as well. I heard a big.
No, I
theory
do.
that
I go back and forth. I was here before you, old Joe. I go back
Who's
and
working
forth.
together?
You guys, I'm gonna let you know I've been here before all y'all, and they're definitely not working together.
Well, there are some of them that are. I have seen
get
proof of that with
paranoid.
my own
I'm
eyes. There are some streamers that work together and create drama on purpose and lie to their audiences. I've watched it. So
Well,
there's no doubt
listen.
about that.
I'm sure that happens, but there is so much that happens naturally, and it's so natural that you guys think we planned it.
Yeah, it's not
Like-
with me.
Right.
Or
Like
Tommy.
the time-
You guys
the
think
time-
we planned this.
The time Truth or Cop, whenever Truth or Cop was like, hey, that was really cool how you and Paul acted like because you teamed up that the NSA was kicking you and stuff. I was like, Truth or Cop, we really were getting kicked. Like that, all those stream drops, it was real. So he goes, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, we weren't doing a bit. Like, it just so happened that the first time me and Paul claimed to team up, everybody was getting dropped from the panel, like randomly, constantly. He even reset the stream and shit. It was hilarious. And then I went on Truth or Cop that night, and Truth or Cop thought it was a bit. I was like, it wasn't a bit.
Has dropped part of the microphone where magnifying glass.
Oh, good get.
Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. Choking.
Did he say good dick?
Good
I
get.
said good get. Yeah, we've got a piece of a microscope lens.
Did he say crack pipe?
No.
Microscope lens.
Joe, are you familiar with John the Baptist in the Bible and his lifestyle?
No, I'm not.
Hold on, wait. When I get past this traffic, I still want to talk to old Joe about, not in a hostile way. I want to know why he sees it as dangerous compared to when outdoors was just every common life, and also how it's a waste.
When will you be past the traffic, Tommy?
Yeah.
Right now, I guess.
Sweet.
Well, whenever I get up to that yellow and white thing, I'll turn away from traffic, but it's just this one truck right now.
Wow, your guys' lights are still yellow and not LED freaking crazy white?
In this part of town, yeah.
That's nice.
I haven't checked it. I was downtown earlier, but I didn't think to look at it.
In like Fort Lauderdale, like the beach is different. The beach, they changed them to, they can't have those LED lights. I think they have to, because of the turtles nesting.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so
thank God.
Awesome. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna talk to Ojo, and while we wait for Tommy to get across.
Okay.
So Ojo, I know. Whoopsies. So Ojo, in the Bible, John the Baptist is the cousin of Jesus. When Mary was pregnant, and I think it's Elizabeth, John the Baptist's mom, and she was pregnant as well, and they came, like the women met up, like John the Baptist leaped in his mom's belly. According to the Bible that I follow, he baptized Jesus, and he also would always say, "There's one that's coming." There's one that's coming, and he was always preaching about the one coming. However, he lived out in the wilderness, and he was an awkward, peculiar man. He ate bugs, and like I would call them honeysuckles, but I'm sure it's something else. And he wore clothes made out of camel hair, and everybody thought he was peculiar, but he was really doing the work of the Lord. And when I look at Tommy, or I look at people in that situation, it's easy because I'm accustomed to my comfort, to the roof over my head. You know, I get comfortable in that. But for me, when I see Tommy, and earlier you said, well, you women don't understand the dangers. Oh, I understand the dangers of what's outside. But I also, when I look at Tommy, even though I don't always agree with what he does or how he says it or presents it, I do see a man of faith. So I never look at it like he could be doing better or worse. Like, this is his journey. And for me, I understand that not all journeys look alike. So
I love that.
Yeah. So when I see people like him, but they're always preaching, I always think of John the Baptist, because everybody thought he was crazy and nobody listened to him. So
here's the thing when it comes to the practicality piece. And one of the things somebody in the chat put, I always want comfort. One of the things I used to do is put myself in as much discomfort as I could. I would put myself in the forest with nothing, no matches, nothing, just to see if I could survive. And I can tell you that becomes addictive, and people will shirk family, friends, society, and go nuts. They become bushed. The term is bushed, because there's something attractive about casting everything, your humanity almost aside, and there's nothing holy about it. It's a dysfunction, and you wind up sorry, go ahead, Tommy.
I just showed off like a group of all our sweet bikes, and we're all like I don't travel with these people, but we're all posted up at this one spot. It's not really like a desolate. I've done my separation when God separated me, and Jack Talcott rips off the concept, even though he screwed up his life and got separated, and I was actually just rando separated. I've already done that solo time in the wilderness, and to God's challenge, it was getting me back out of it, because you're right, I did like it. I do like being away from people, but I can also people. Getting back to that. Did I pick? Oh, it's still same fringe. Thought we picked up a third man in the darkness.
No, that's just both of me.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Well, the issue, Tommy, the issue with the issue with an active mind, Tommy, is that it's often tough for those around you to understand what you're thinking and what you're saying, and that causes a certain amount of dysfunction socially. And it's not always that person's fault who has the active mind. It may be tough to get along with others.
I'm not going to say
picking up his wise men.
I mean, it only took you.
Hang on, Tommy. Wait, hang on. What'd you say, Snow?
I said he just picked up another disciple.
All right, Tommy, go ahead.
It's lost. Proceed.
No, it's Tommy's. It's all Tommy's fault.
No, Uncle Joe or Old Joe just said why it's not my fault, but it can be perceived as my fault. It's the same way that you remember in high school, like teacher would be like, if nobody talks for the rest of class and I don't hear you, you can talk amongst yourselves if I don't hear you. The teacher would acknowledge I'm still talking low, but just like the frequency that my voice is on would carry, and so I'd be the reason that we can't talk amongst ourselves because the teacher could hear me. But the teacher would acknowledge I know he's not talking loud, but I still hear it.
So, Old Joe, how do you feel like we've met? Tommy showed us a few people that he's met, since he's been roofless, and they're really cool people. And they all help each other.
See, this is how she is. I'll be staying in a trap house.
You're looking out for them. You guys look out for each other. Some of you.
Not necessarily. There's a lot more nuance. I'll save it for your exclusives, DJM. There's a lot more nuance to it. The same way that you tried to invite Rachel to this community, and I said that stops the train. It's damn tracks right there. And I thought I've explained that. I thought maybe you'd be a little more versed in it as I expand on
everyone in. If I was homeless, I'd leave everyone and invite everyone. I'd be fucked.
Do you think that your time, Tommy, being roofless, do you think that it's a waste, that you could be doing better, that you're not living up to your full potential? You personally?
No, I've already.
Before.
If he I hate you, DJ. If he means like professional economic, I've already done that. I've got a college degree. I've been a project manager. I've done I've done district retail management. I didn't stay in the military, but I was trained military, and that's probably why I had a good start on.
And he doesn't have a record.
And he doesn't have a record, literally.
Yeah. So let me just take a moment to explain what I'm talking about here. If you have a certain type of mind, it becomes very challenging to try and get along in normal conversation, in typical conversation. This sometimes drives you away and makes intimate relationships, family relationships, friendships, marriages very, very difficult. And the easiest way to deal with that is to distance yourself from all of that stuff. And you lose the rewards in life that come with those kind of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You lose even the ability to see what that might look like. You can watch documentaries on this. We'll watch a documentary called Dark Days about how people lived in a homeless scenario until they were taken out of it. And they said once these people lived in tunnels underground and they didn't want to be taken. This is my life. Don't tell me what to do. I'm doing
some
fine.
Of my family.
And then when they're brought up out of the tunnels and shown that you can live a different type of life, they say, I can't believe I lived like that. I cannot believe it.
I know, like, I got out of a bad situation, and to get out of that bad situation, I had to become homeless. And once I became homeless, it was the hardest thing to get out of. And it was the most horrible experience. But
Yeah.
like getting out of it was just to even get a place, because it was just me and my dog.
I've had
And
family members
and then
go
keep your
through.
morals, and then try to find a place, and then to find a job, and then being able to keep up on your rent just so you can get back up on your feet again was not easy. It is the hardest thing to do, is to get back up on your feet. So you don't want to take advantage of people that want to give you help.
And imagine if
When
you have
you-
children.
when it's available, like Tommy, like Tommy, you'll have people that like actually want to give you help. And
I don't
when you
need
take
help.
advantage of that,
See,
I'm not saying that you do, but I'm saying like they actually care about you.
Yeah.
Well, here's
And
what
when
I
you
would
get
say.
that, it's like an opportunity to like move up. Not everybody gets that.
No, this is why I hate all of you, because you sit here in my face and you still narrative that
I
I'm
love
out
you.
here against
Whatever.
my will and struggling.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna be the
No, you love
richest
it.
motherfucker to live outside, and I'm not gonna care, because I do feel great waking up outside doing things. My whole day is busy while somebody's sitting on the couch rubbing
Okay,
their
and
knees.
that was my point I wanted to make. We've met a lot of people
Now, am
that
I
do have
pissed?
help.
Am I pissed? Shut up,
You're
DJM.
helping
Am I
people.
pissed that my channel being dropped not only dissolves like the Vegas tours, where it's like, oh, Joe, tell me I'm in a tunnel as I'm going around Vegas having a good time, helping homeless people put their
What
electric
about all
wheelchair
my
back together.
timestamps, Tommy?
Shut the
My
fuck up,
fucking
DJM.
timestamps.
See, I'm losing my point
I
because
put a lot
you're
of time
a
into
show
those
killer.
timestamps.
Oh my gosh, she fell backstage.
Oh,
Real
there we
quick.
go. She's
She'll be
insufferable.
back. She will be back.
So, I mean, everybody knows I've got items and rifles in storage, probably worth more than some of your vehicles, that if I want to get back in the lease and the W-2 and the 1099 game, I can. I don't, because I think there's not going to be a lot of that left soon. And I think I'm just getting a head start on what a lot more people might have to deal with against their will. Because Sherelle's right. Whenever I was actually homeless from a motorcycle accident, if you do fall far enough, you feel despair, like I'll never get out of this. Because you're like, I need a friend that I can roommate with. Nobody's going to go from the street to solo lease. All kinds of aspects can keep you down. But I'm not that. I walk with the Most High. Every panel saying they do that. I said I've found streams where I was saying more than a year before I came out here I was going to do this. So all the people that are worried, all the people that are Flow State Poly Boy about it, like, oh, he's broken homeless, just trying to convince himself. No, it's like I forgot how long I've been saying I was going to do this.
What I would ask,
It just
what I would
kicked off
ask,
on
Tommy.
Tommy.
What if I said to you, Tommy, that the things that you see, let's say, for example, in Jack Talcott, that I also see, and I can concur, but that the difference is that you have difficulty letting this kind of thing go.
Oh, the thing I wanted to say to you that you were talking about, the difference is a Sigma, like as a Sigma, I don't care if I get married. My family isn't close. The thing you were saying earlier about how like I separate myself in this solo life, I'm not technically solo all the time.
Indeed,
But it's, as a Sigma, it's like, yes, we're not bothered by solo. Like, there's a Billy Graham sermon where he doesn't even go into biblical shit. He just
Love
talks
Billy
about
Graham.
a solo man that finds his own value. Because Jack even said himself, along with other people out there, they're looking for someone that completes them. And that's why it always fails, because no one can live up to complete another person. It has to be two people that are already established, solo strong, that get together and propel them each other. And if I don't have that, I don't care, but I'm not going to settle.
Tommy,
See, now,
really quick.
guys, I want you guys to pay attention to how fast Tommy's mind is. Do you see how quick he was able to change the topic away from what I asked? I asked him a direct question, and he changed the subject immediately. That's how smart he is.
Tommy. Tommy.
It was just because it reminded me. I forgot that you were saying the thing earlier because I was backstage, but I wanted to say that.
Tommy.
But it does tell you that the question I asked him is not a comfortable one.
All right, snow's going.
Tommy, I have a question, and I have a pretty good success rate of this. I am asking, do you already do your rebuttal with YouTube? And if you have it, can I help you out with that?
I'll handle it. I
Can you
don't
guys
think.
talk
No, let
privately?
me help you. Let's
Why?
get your channel
She
back.
knows shit, dude. She knows
What are you
shit.
gonna do? What are you
I
gonna
can
do
help
that
you. I swear.
I
She's
don't
been
see where
fighting
you would?
YouTube for like
I would send
longer
it to
than
you and then you can send it to them, but I will fill out the whole report. You just have to put what I put in and I'll even send you
I'll
the
say
copy and
copy paste
paste.
this whole thing. You want to do
do
that?
it. Just
I
accept
will
her.
do it.
She
But
will.
how will you know what to say? I don't. They didn't
I
even
know
tell
everything
me.
to say.
She's
They
been fighting
barely tell
YouTube for
me what.
years.
Shut up, DJM.
Okay.
They barely tell me why I was
I
struck.
know.
Much
I
less
know.
tell you
It's
how to fill it
okay.
out.
Trust me. I will help you. I promise.
Well, email it to me in that email you made in
Well, we
my
have
own
to
damn.
talk. That's the only thing.
Well, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
So, you know my number.
Please, next challenge.
Okay.
I feel like old Joe
That's not a
wants to
challenge.
confront me. I
Someone
don't.
in chat said Tommy looks like Mr.
I just want
Howell
your
from
channel
Gilligan's
back.
Island.
Mr. Who?
So,
Mr.
Joe,
Howell.
I do see how it does appear like he deflects from it. Like even when Snow was trying to give him help, like he's like, why? Like he's suspicious of it. Is that what you're referring to when you say that you're so far deep in you don't even recognize when it's
Yeah. If you watch, and I hate to talk about Tommy as though he's not here, but it's
he
the
is
only
here
opportunity I can get in. So bring him back up.
Mr. Howell from Hey, Lovey.
Go ahead, Dojo.
Yeah, I'll say my piece, and then if you bring, because it's better if he responds, but I have to get a few words out first, right? So as I've been observing, you can see certain types of questions or certain lines of conversation take an emotional toll on Tommy, and he'll tell you right away that they don't. But you can watch his behavior; his speech becomes more rapid, or stuff like this, right? And
Maybe it was enthusiasm.
I personally believe those things. Tommy said something to me that was really prescient one time. He said, "You've got to understand that there are people around that are out to do harm. So if you're authentic with these type of people, all they do is use that as a weapon." And he's right, right? So a lot of this, I think, is very deep and in a way that Tommy avoids getting hurt badly. And I think that's where the homeless lifestyle comes from. It's safer, believe it or not. It's emotionally safer.
Ruthless, not homeless. I was homeless.
I will use ruthless from now on. Ruthless is the term.
Ruthless is for voluntary. In a situation like me and Snow also described, not everyone's ruthless. Some people are homeless. I don't want that lease.
The truth is homes, families, wives, kids, friends, these all come with responsibilities and obligations. If you cast them off, then you're safer. But in the end, it's far more dangerous, way more dangerous.
No. In my walk that someone called the narrow path, I find those things where God places me. It's like some people have in the past. Those New Jersey mob guys I used to have to deal with would mockingly call me brother's keeper because I do stuff for the junkies that were buying their shit and stuff that they just as much piss on,
Did you notice a piece of rebar down there?
When you said that, Tommy, it's really striking. When you said, I find these, did you say where God places me? Is that what you said? So that is taking your own agency out of your scenario. You're protecting yourself, Tommy. You're saying, I'm not in charge. Somebody else is. It's not my fault.
No. We can be led and either miss it or not choose to or be hesitant. A lot of the times when I know I'm hearing it, I just go all in on it.
Here's what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose from now on just to enjoy my time with my friend Tommy and have just casual conversation now. That's what I choose to do.
The same way that I don't remember ever setting myself up to be called out for liking Jack or caring about Jack. I don't remember ever saying I'm Mr. Defensive of like I've always been honest about who I am and been myself on my sleeve, except for a little early season LARPing espionage. For the most part, I do come out here and just be me on my sleeve, and I never claim to be like hiding. So I'm not really deflecting. I'm making sure I answer relevant to where I think you're trying to go with it.
Well, I'll tell you where I'm trying to go, and and I'll say it for the last time, okay? Just because you need to hear it from a man.
I don't need to
I
hear
am
nothing
talking.
from you.
If you don't change your lifestyle, I'm talking to a dead man, and it's that simple.
Do you think I'm doing a bunch of drugs and shit out here? Is that what you're saying?
I think you're living in an extremely dangerous scenario.
What
do you mean, like every time before cities, and like you mean like forging
be so
west?
You know,
sad.
he's been homeless before. Old Joe, he's been
I'm just
homeless
doing a city cowboy camper thing, man.
I said my piece. I said my piece. Now I don't need to say it again.
I said my piece.
Ruthless.
Bike rides, dude. I got a sweet cruiser bike.
Is
I
this,
got
I thought that Snafu
friends with
lost his
dogs and
channel,
stuff.
so
Got these
Well,
careers.
Snafu and Tommy lost their channel the same day,
is
so
this
that
Snafu's
says a lot.
47, probably 47
That is
channel?
that makes me think it might have been algorithm, because every time I
Or
get
Venus,
struck,
but
I'm just
I don't know.
sure people
She's on
reporting
high
me.
alert. She reported
Actually,
Cynthia too.
if I'm being honest, I'm surprised it took this long, because streams ago I said I'm leaving these corn bombers. Let's see you guys destroy my channel, and let's see how much the Panelverse loves
You've
you.
been asking for everyone to ruin your fucking channel. You've been wanting this.
Right now.
I feel
I
like you've
said,
been praying for it.
listen,
Damn
DJM, you're pissing me off. I
You
gotta talk
Tommy.
to somebody.
You can't kick me. He can't
Well,
kick me.
Well, make sure to hit the like button. Yolanda says this reminds me of Mark Lenta's soft white underbelly. Indeed,
Yes.
it's a day of real conversations and honesty. Snow, I had no idea about you. That was some real shit that you just said, and I'm glad that we're able to come through and have conversations. This is what I come to YouTube for, is to have conversations. So thank you to DJM, Tommy, Joe, and Snow for coming up here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Tommy.
Yolanda, I've said the same thing. I said it like months and months ago. It's like since Tommy's been ruthless, it's like we get to see soft white underbelly. He's introduced us to a few people. It's crazy. Who knew?
It's hard for me to understand the way my friend lives, and I have to understand that that's his journey, and just keep him in prayer and trust that he's out there and God's protecting him.
Yeah, and I have family members that are homeless, and people are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much you want to deny it, it's just the truth.
All right, I'm back. I gotta plug
But
my
I
phone
love
in
his
now, or it's gonna
attitude.
disappear.
We can still hear you, Tommy.
I would be the worst homeless person. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
It's the worst. I cried.
I would die right
every
away.
day.
Oh my God. So would I.
But I am like so much better and stronger for it, and I didn't choose that. It's just that I wanted to get away from the situation.
I bet. I have.
Did Sherelle come up to make my ruthless thing about her homeless time and make it about her?
No, I did
Seriously.
not.
No, we're sharing.
I don't
she's
even like
sharing a
talking
deep
about that
story.
crap.
Yeah.
Jeez, we gotta normalize when people share.
You know what? I would respect that. I respect it if a really hot girl is out on the streets. I respect that, because she's not just fucking for a room. Because most hot girls,
God no,
just
never.
Respect, Sherelle, respect.
and it's a good thing you're not homeless
Snow,
now, Sherelle,
it's
because
snow.
you could
Snow.
never pull a room for that ass. No.
I know,
Oh my
huh?
God.
You'd have me trapped like a monkey.
Not a monkey.
So I choice. Oh, there it is.
Do you have your canteen? Where's
Shut
your
the
canteen
fuck
of
up,
water?
DJ. No, see, I'm a 2025 ruthless person. I'm not worried about water. I'm worried about my battery pack.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got water on lockdown. We got donuts. We got weed. We got electricity. we're living better than a lot of rich
2025
people.
roofless, no
Y'all have
canteen of
donuts?
water.
The only thing I got to worry about is the wind.
Don't y'all just have water springs in
Hey,
Colorado?
wait. What happened to the
No, there's
redhead?
a 7-Eleven right across the street. He looks like he's
I don't
deep
have
in
it.
the woods. He's not.
I don't have a lot of reasons to go down to Dry Creek, and that's the only area I'm gonna see her in if she don't come looking for me. So, we'll see if, like I was telling Joe, we'll see if God crosses that path anytime soon. I still have the money held for her dinner that the audience contributed for eating of her eatings. So if I come across her, we'll just do that and
We
see
need to
if she's
find her.
interested. Well, when I
But she
have
has
the
fentanyl
time,
problems.
She might
So
have went
maybe
when I
that's
have
not
the
a good
time,
idea.
I'll go look for her again. But like I said, there's other priorities right now.
Yeah. Next time you're there, but she might have got back with family. Hopefully she has family
No,
helping her.
they're in Florida.
Oh, in Florida, of course.
Well, I'm excited that you came up, Tommy. A lot of people have missed you. It's been everybody's been taking ownership of the one taking you out. So I'm
It's out
glad.
of your channel.
This is why. No, listen. I take me out. Like I said, Snafu can only strike you if you do a thing. If you don't do a thing, they can't strike you. I said, hey, I've got at least 3+ porn bomb situations I've left up. Does anybody want to take out my channel? Let's see how much they love you
Yeah,
for it.
Venus
It
does.
wasn't Snafu.
It wasn't Snafu.
No, it was definitely. That's what I'm saying. You've had so much shit. You shot Flow State in his face.
No, metaversally speaking, of course.
Metaversally. Okay, so obviously this is some type of sweep.
No, yeah, exactly. And it happened at the same time.
It
And
did.
you know what sucks? Let me tell you, I helped Venus learn how to report people, and she and like a Snafu's channel, and your channel got taken out the same day.
Yeah, that's why I
Just
think it's
saying.
out.
Wait, so people are reporting their channels?
Maybe,
Well,
but
I mean, yeah, and
signs
Tarek
point
had a
to
whole cupcake crew. Tarek is
but
the
it
one
was
that
for,
started this whole thing.
It was for a
And
specific video.
all the granny panties were after, like, Venus wasn't getting Illumitommy's attention. I'm
Listen.
just saying what it is.
No matter who would have clicked report, I would have gotten a strike. I said, I know that shit's sitting there. Like, I'm not a person out here
It's
trying to
true.
anti-person
That's
other
true.
channel. I leave that shit sitting there to say, hey, who wants to be a Nazi blocker and take my channel down because of freedom? Like, well, who's got a problem with me letting a porn bomber slide for like a millisecond? But they'll go report it. Now you get what you want. Like, woohoo! Now I'll make another channel. Now I'm missing my Vegas
Good
videos and shit. Woohoo! Woohoo! Sherelle's gonna ruin my one fucking rebuttal thing.
Is that your boyfriend?
Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
Good night, boyfriend.
Night. Speaking of night, boyfriend, I'm gonna go ahead and start shooting down the panel.
Tommy, get a hold of me so we can get your channel back. I can't, like, with all that work.
Okay.
Tommy, thank you, Snow, for coming up, and thank you so much for all
Can
your
I go
support.
first, real quick, Cynthia? Thank you so much for having me up. You're
Hang
welcome
on,
for having
hang
Tommy
on,
here.
hang on. Holy, hang
I gotta
on.
go. I have like 4 minutes before I fall asleep.
Okay, go. You're first. Go.
Okay, Cynthia, thank you. You're welcome. I sent Tommy here. People have been asking about him. We worry about his channel. There's a lot, my fucking timestamps. Okay, you guys, there's a lot of memories there. So if Snow can maybe possibly help him, that would be cool. Anyway, what else? Oh, Cynthia, did you hear what happened yesterday?
What? Awesome. Oh, Joe, I'm gonna ask you to come up next and give us your final. Oh, hang on. Shoot. How do I do this? Wait. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Joe, you have any final words?
No, thank you very much for having me up. It was an interesting conversation. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you, Ojo.
Almost like $8,000.
Oh my
You
God.
give me
I'm not
$8,000. What?
I don't know what the fuck. Where do they go? Where do they go? All right, you two go. All right. Snow and
Oh,
Tommy.
no, that's a scam. That's a scam.
I wish
Hold
I.
on, I'm
Never mind.
wrapping up here. We'll talk about
I
it.
wish I could do like what Flow State does and just have him on my mouth. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you want to go first, Tommy?
No, you said no.
Oh, you want to go last?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go, Snow.
Okay, so I just want to say thank you, DJ M. Most appreciated that you did have DJ M, or I mean, Tommy on your channel tonight, on Cynthia's channel tonight. Sorry. Hey, I can hear you, Tommy. Tommy, shh. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Oh, I got him. He's muted.
Okay, and I just want to say thank you to Cynthia for setting the record straight about Tarek's BS and all the disgustingness and how vulgar he is towards women and how he puts us against each other, but already like it was already bad. It was nice and quiet. Like we didn't need it this loud, but he wanted to bring out the gayness. I can't stand him for what he has done, and especially to you and how he gave out certain information of yours. But also I want to say I do, no matter what Tommy has said or done, he's also done a lot of good. And I do have some heart for Tommy, and I would love to help if I can get his channel back. And all this gang retaliation and all this disgustingness with the cupcakes, just because you're old and you have nothing else better to do, it's better to find out, like, fuck around and find out. But like, no, don't do that. But like, I'm sorry. Like get different hobbies. There's better things to do than just sit there between each other and go beep 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 and talking crap about each other all day long. Like I hate going home from work and seeing that these women that don't even know me are saying she's a crackhead, she's a meth head, she's a prostitute, she's a hooker. And I'm like, who are you? I don't even know you guys. But I'm just saying, don't worry about what I'm doing. Worry about what you're doing. And also, the only reason why Venus knows how to report, honestly, is because of me. And it kind of scares me now because I think she took out Tommy's channel.
I'm
not kidding.
Thank you so much for coming up.
All right, bye.
Bye, chica. I'll talk to you later. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop. I'm trying to do too much. I need a producer. Tommy, the floor is all yours, sir. Please.
Yeah, nobody took me out. My first strike or my second strike this week was just posting Toilet Bowl Earth telling me and me and DJM. Here, I'm buffering. I got a strike for playing the clip of TBE telling me, Rose, and DJM to get together and self-delete. And I was like, no, I was showing a guy saying that. That wasn't me saying that. And we still got a strike for it. Last one, I don't know, but whatever it is, I leave porn bomb stuff up. I go against TOS. Nobody gets it. I keep telling everybody straight to your faces what I'm doing. You don't get it. You're not about what's true and what's right. You're not about freedoms and spirituality and actualization. I don't have a roof. You have a roof. Do you have a cold storage wallet that requires your fingerprint that has in the upper 10% of the new world reserve currency on it? No, you don't. And that's not to brag. That's not ego. I've always told you you can too. And to all you AMC people, keep on holding it any day now. We're going to pop off. Hold that shit to 1,000 minimum. Do your own DD for past 1,000.
Thank you. And I'm still holding on to mine. I appreciate you coming up. You have a good night. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. Anybody that's out there praying, sending out good vibes, please. Huh?
Can you lose this bullshit background? The keep hustling, stay hungry, keep it on that. And struck me out of Douglas. Like, can you just lose that bullshit? It's cringe.
I love it. What should I? What should I put? What should I put?
How about something modest? Not bad.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. You have a wonderful night. What a show this has been tonight. We got another person backstage, and although I love you to pieces, it ain't happening tonight. As much as I hate doing this, I'm kicking you from the stream, not because I don't want you to come back, because I'm not going any longer tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one wild stream. I came in here ready to shoot, and I did. Again, Tarek, regardless of the good conversations that this stream ended with, what I said at the beginning still stands. Bring your best. Stop threatening me with what you're going to do. Do it or shut the fuck up. We got to see Tommy. Everybody's been screaming, where is Tommy? Where's Tommy? We were blessed. We were blessed with him tonight. You're right. I'm not going Nazi, but I'm ending the show. And you, my dear, sweet, sweet, sweet friend, is not anyone that can keep a conversation short. However, what I can do is promise you, whether it be Wednesday, whether it be Thursday, whether it be Friday or Saturday, I can give you the time of day. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to come up here and try to bash me for running my stream the way I run it. I do appreciate you though, and you are always welcome on my panel, just not at closing hour. We got a chance to see Tommy. Thank you, DJ M. Thank you so much for sending him over here. Again, this is how content creators help each other grow. It's because of you, the chatters, you, the panel walkers, you, the other hosts, that we can support each other and build each other. If you have not, please hit that like button on the way out the door. We were blessed once again with old Joe. Now listen, I'm a hood ghetto rat. Have Tarek and any other people tell stories about me. However, when old Joe steps up onto the panel, I feel like I need to be a little bit smarter and on my best behavior. That is just the presence that he brings. He expressed tonight and multiple times that he's worried about Tommy. He wants to see the best in Tommy, and that's a man with a good heart that is concerned about others. So if you're a praying man, if you are a praying woman, or if you're a meditator that sends out good vibes, please, on behalf of old Joe, send them out to Tommy tonight and tomorrow and every time it's upon your heart to help him. We also were blessed with the beautiful, beautiful Snow. She came up and she told us what she thought about everything going on. She shared a story with us that I had never heard before, and that, thank you, Snow. Thanking you for trusting us enough to share that. Ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate each and every one of you. And hopefully later on this week, we will get Snaps, because he's wigging out in the chat. But Snaps, like I say, it ain't happening tonight. Okay, I have a headache. I'm going to bed. Who are we going to go out on? Who can we go out with? Well, first and foremost, I think we're going to go out with this one. This one, Tarek, this is for you.
I don't bother people until I am bothered. And then I take it too far. But I'm a firm believer in you should have just left me alone in the first place.